Tell me a story about the good old days. I'm still in dismay. I just can't wait today. I need some good news, or maybe some new shoes. Fix me some good food. I'm stuck with the blues. Winter days, you wear your pain. Winter days after the rain.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I see we got some people in the building. Oh, well, welcome. 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 Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I see a no sound. Oh, yes, you know, God is with me. God is with me. God is with me. What's going on? Needs improvements. And you know what? Your name is so befitting for the situation because things need some improvement. And I hope that tonight we can get some improvement going on. You know, I'm here with an improvement. Hey, what's going on? Miss Cynthia, what's going on? Coach, what's up, bro? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Now, y'all all know that I am brand new to the scene, fresh out the pack, okay? And so I'm just basically I'm confused. I'm confused, lost, bewildered, befuddled, all the above. I don't understand what's going on. So tonight is about clarity. If anybody knows me, y'all know that I stand for support. I stand for love. I stand for Black people doing better, um, being business minded. My day was great. You know, y'all know me. I be work. So I am well rested. I just woke up not too long ago. What's going on, brother? I just woke up not too long ago. And so this sit down is with my big sis, Madam Oracle. I have not talked to her in quite some time. However, this morning, I was sent the link to a live, and we're going to talk about it. This is the first time we talking about it, so bear with us, y'all. But I'm the type of person, y'all know I scream transparency all the time. So we're just going to have a conversation about transparency. I'm waiting for her to get here. How was you guys' day? Let me know in the chat how you guys' day was going. Needs improvement, Cynthia, Coach, brother. How y'all day been? And thank you so much for asking, Coach. Because you know what? Something so small as how was your day? We don't ask people that. We don't even be giving a fuck. But we claim that we're so close and things like that. We don't even call to check on people. Have you ate today? How y'all day been? Needs improvement says great. That's good. That's what I always want to hear, you know. Is that everybody's mental health is together. Every day above the dirt. Yes. Blessings. Blessings to have breath. Let me see if I think she just chimed in. I think she just chimed in the back. So let me get her on up here. You there?
Sis, hey babe.
What's going on? What's going on?
Working. You know, that's it.
Listen,
You know, that's
you
the
know
shit.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we
Miss
was
Cynthia
eating.
says she's blessed. Please hit that like button on your way in. That's 11 people in here. Can I get 11 likes?
Hold on, let me see. Who is this? All right. Hey, Rome. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Coach. Hey, Looney. Coach, my boy held services this morning on his community wall, man. Yeah, baby.
Yes, I saw some of that. I had to say a couple amens myself. A couple amens myself. What's going on, LSW? What's going on?
Yeah, and I'm gonna apologize because I did take on the role as big sis, and that ain't a role that I take lightly. I don't just come on here or in life calling people sister. You know what I'm saying? So that means something. So, I want to first of all apologize for two things. I want to apologize for walking away without giving you details for my reasoning. Hey, LSW. Um, and secondly, I want to apologize for not keeping in touch once I walked away. Those are the two things that I feel like I owe you an apology for.
Well, I'm gonna say thank you for the apology. Because I'm not gonna lie, y'all know I don't really know how to do that too well anyway. Um, it kind of hurt a little bit, we had big plans for the show and things like that. And when you just was like, I'm not rocking with it, I just was lost because I didn't understand, you know what I mean? And yeah, I know I'm big on loyalty. I am loyal. Sometimes I've said in shows previous, y'all can go back and look. I said sometimes you can be loyal to a disservice to yourself. You know, I mean, it's kind of feeling like that. I don't know yet. We'll see what we get into tonight. But I do accept your apology because I don't just call somebody sis or bro flippantly. If I say that shit, I mean that shit. Um, and I'm not into the kissing cousins thing. I'm not into that type shit.
Um,
Um, Now I respected your stance, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to do what's right for you. You got to be loyal to yourself before you be loyal to anybody else. So I wasn't necessarily mad at you or nothing like that. I just was lost at what what was the reason. You know what I'm saying?
and I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna tell you why I didn't tell you my reason, right?
I'm listening.
When I met you. Hey, Miss Benz. I met you after I came back to Triggerman page, to the GMT family, because that's where I came back to. I came back to the GMT family by way of Triggerman's page. um,
And
and
see, I don't know nothing about that because remember when we first met and you were introduced to me, I told you I was leery of bitches. I was leery of meeting new people because I'm on this supportive journey, but everybody don't want to support. So, remember I was a little shaky in the beginning.
we both were. We laughed about it and we talked about it being divinity, remember?
Yes.
But what I never did was I never went into detail about why I was, uh, why I was leery or any of that. Like I never gave you details, right?
Right. And I'm the type of person, if it don't got nothing to do with me, I ain't asking.
And my thing is, just because I had an experience with somebody don't mean that somebody else is gonna have that same experience with that person. You understand me? Because I might dog a motherfucker out every time I see them, but the person that's with them might get the sweetest and warmest hello. But that's because of my experience with that person. You understand what I'm saying? So, saying all that to say, I'm almost through. Okay, working, baby, trying to get this order out.
You good?
Um, I left Trigger Man Tell 'em TV and the GMT family the first time, sis, because one day I was called to Room Shakers panel, 5 o'clock in the morning. And when I got there, some chick named Scorpion Goddess, who I didn't know, had never had an encounter with, um, was on Room Shaker panel. And when I got there, she was drunk, or I don't know what the fuck was up with her. But she was telling me that I had a off YouTube relationship with Trigger, that I had been divulging secrets that Room Shaker had entrusted me with to Trigger because I wanted to fuck Trigger. She had the, I'm live. I'm live. You singing with your earphones on, I'm live. Yeah, she had also told me that she had doxed me. She knew where I lived. She knew where my daughter's grandmother lived. That she had cleaned her gun. And she had hollow points with my name on it. Just some real wild ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And I got PTSD diagnosed. I don't just think it's cute to claim mental illnesses and diagnosis. I live this shit. So that was just too much for me. On top of that, the night before that, my channel had got struck. You know, it was just a bunch of bullshit, some welcome to the board bullshit. And I was new to YouTube, just like you. I wasn't with none of that shit, just like you. I came for my own purposes that didn't consist of bullshit, just like
Hold
you.
on, your sound is kind of like crackling a little bit.
Oh hell, y'all excuse me. I'm working off my laptop to get the shirt on.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it better?
I don't know. Keep on. Let me see.
Hold on. My check 1 2 1 2.
Okay, you better now.
Yeah. Um. So I didn't know what the fuck was going on, right? I had an off YouTube relationship with Room because I spoke with her about expanding her brand because that's what I do professionally. And so I didn't know who to trust. I didn't know what was going on. I knew that I hadn't done anything to deserve what I was going through. I knew that it wasn't true.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, Boston, but don't forget that E now. Don't forget that E. What's going on?
I knew it wasn't true. And I didn't know who to trust. So it was fuck it. I quit going to Room Lives. I quit going to I quit going to, you know, I quit going all of them places. And I just got to myself. Now fast forward, and my brother, Coach Dude, my dude, Big Pressure, the family, the family was still supporting me through all that bullshit. And they came and was like, man, come on back. We miss you. We fuck with you. Come on back. So I tried it. I came on back. And everybody was where I left them. And they still had the same energy. And then I met TheeEnicole. And he was like, hey, I heard me and you should work together. So goddamn me, fast forward, we meet. We equally yoked. You a grounder like me. You're very spiritually grounded like me. You're very transparent like me. Let's go.
Right.
It's far and few in between when you can find a partner in this shit. Somebody that
Right.
got the same type of hustle as you. Somebody that can see your artistry vision. The
He's talking about Nicole E. Nicole. Nicole. But right though, because we talked about that, and that's one reason why I was so let down because we had that conversation. You know, I'm the media girl, so for me to link up with somebody and I don't have to do all the work, it felt good. Like finally, I have somebody that I can work with. I'm not
Right.
doing all the heavy lifting. So when the breakdown happened, I just was like, well, what the fuck?
You literally are the yin to my yang in this business world. So I was like, yeah. So we come up with the show idea. In between me and you trying to figure out if we're gonna restream or if we're gonna go from one of our channels to the other and alternate weeks, you and me both know that Trig went live on what, like a Tuesday, and announced that we was coming. I didn't know. You ain't know. Hell, I wasn't even on the live. You text me like, sis, Trig live, and he done told them we're gonna be live on his channel tomorrow. You remember that?
It's okay, Boston. I know what you mean. I just had to mess with you. I ain't seen you in a while.
Do
I'm
you
listening,
remember that?
sis.
But do you remember that?
Say it again.
Do you remember that happening like that?
Say it again because I was talking shit.
Boston. Boston, we gonna have a problem. We
Say
trying to
it
get
wrong.
business clear, okay? I said in the midst of you and I trying to get the details worked out about our show, if we were going to
Right,
restream it, if we were going to alternate channels every week, you know, ironing out the details. You text me
right.
and the Trig is live, and he done told the people we're going to be live doing the Grown Women Talking Show on his channel tomorrow. Remember
Oh
that?
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
Right. So we just went with it.
Right.
Secretly, I was leery because I had went through that motherfucking traumatic ass experience in this YouTube world. I don't play them kind of games. I don't play no games on here that I don't play in real life. And I ain't like that. And I really didn't like the fact that
I don't know what happened. I had to mute that real quick. Sounded like we was at church and you got too close to the speaker with the microphone.
I know
Get your shit together.
I'm live.
Say it again, brother.
Yeah, so
Look what Coach said.
let them say stay focused. I didn't, then my little moto started ringing.
Go ahead though. I'm with you.
So, you know, when I went through that shit, TheeEnicole, it fucked with me because I don't play them kind of games. And I was out there by myself. Nobody that knew better came to my defense and was like, man, that shit ain't true. You know, Madam ain't fucking with Trig. Madam ain't said this. Madam ain't did that. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it. I know how to ride by myself. You know what I'm saying?
This
So
is my sister, Boston, and we haven't talked in a good little while, and some mess is going on. And so we're grown and we're sitting down and we're having a conversation because it seems like everything's being done in the public and I'm not knowing. So we're having this conversation publicly because I don't understand and I need answers to a lot of questions that I have. So that's what we're doing.
only people afraid of the truth are afraid to have conversations, grown conversations in public. Fuck it. We met
Correct.
publicly. We dealt publicly. We gonna have this conversation publicly.
Yeah.
So, nevertheless, here we go, right? And I'm leery because last time the only thing I did was be associated with that platform. I can't say those people because I never went through anything because I be in Coach Dude lives. I never went through anything because I run King I's book thing on my channel for his book promo every month. I never went through anything because I fuck with Big Pressure. I only went through something because I was associated with somebody that called me fam, somebody that said I was their sis. But when it came down to it, I warred by myself. But nevertheless, let's go. So I'll be damned if we didn't do what, 2 shows, and I get a link that says they room shaker over there running the Grown Women Talking. She know, go give it to her. Room shaker on live and she talking about the Grown Women Talking show. So I go listen and show is shit. There go room shaking up the room. And she saying that she gonna do a live the same day, same time. She gonna call it the Grown Women Talking Panel, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? Here we go with this shit again, you know? So when I talked to Room and she explained her position, I decided to be loyal to me. I decided that I chose peace for myself, especially because once again, you know, I was out there by myself with it. I was in a situation because I was
Hey,
associating
Parker's
myself.
perspective.
Hey, boo, because I was associating myself with a man who, when it came down to it, I'm live. I'm doing it now. But I was associating myself with a man who, when it came down to it, left me out there in that water by myself. And I maybe have better understanding if he didn't deal with it at all, sis. But he did a daytime live during that same time, antagonizing the shit out of Room Shaker, knowing how she act. Talking about they had AIDS and this, that, and the third. And when I hit her panel to get some understanding, him and his old lady, everybody was in her live and they was joking about it and shit. So if you not gonna, if when you say something about it, if when you deal with it, instead of defending me and TheeEnicole and what we building on your platform, instead of, you know, fighting for us, that's how, you know, I was like, well, fuck it. On top of that, he was already mad because I was in Polar Channel on Polar Live. You don't even know Polar, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know these
yeah,
people.
you don't know T3 the Polar Bear, but that's it's a platform. Um, YouTube has what it calls sectors. You know what I'm saying? They have sectors, and so apparently, I got dropped off in the Mo3 sector, and I came from T3 the Polar Bears platform. Um, and I didn't know nothing about they beef that happened before I came on YouTube. Apparently, there was a lot of shit that went down before I ever came on YouTube. And because I didn't come on YouTube a cartoon character or associating myself with the bullshit, it was a lot of stuff that I didn't know. So, you know, that's why I walked away. Now, the reason that I didn't tell you why I walked away, two things. One, because I was praying that you didn't have that experience, and I didn't want to give that type of energy to what you were doing. I knew what you were, you know, I knew what you had set out to accomplish over
I
there.
got you, Boston.
I knew what you
Right.
was doing over there. I wasn't gonna speak on it or speak ill on it because you my little sister. I'm not gonna speak ill on the channel and my little sister over there every week. You know what I'm saying? All I can do
And
is
that's where I was lost at because when you came and you said um, you wasn't doing it and why, and you played me what was said, I was lost at that point because I don't know who she is. Um, and you was done with the show, and I just was like, I hung up immediately, and
but
I
I
come
wasn't
for
I
him.
wasn't done. Hold on, sis, because I wasn't done. What I told you was I'm through with over there. I said, now, if you want to change the name and we do it like we agreed on one of our platforms, then we can keep going. But I'm not coming back over there, and I don't want to call it the Grown Women Talking Panel. That's what I said. I said, and since I know you don't understand why, but you know, I get it. Just know that I still fuck with you. It has nothing to do with you. I just can't do it. You remember that?
Yeah,
But you know, I was choosing to be loyal to myself, and you was choosing to be loyal to yourself and somebody that we both called our brother. And I didn't give you any just cause why you shouldn't be because I didn't tell you anything about it. I just knew
correct.
that I wasn't finna go through that same thing. I wasn't. I wasn't finna go through that same thing with somebody who say they my brother and moving like that. I wasn't finna go through that again. Why would I subject myself to going through YouTube beef with these people again because I'm associated with this dude, but when it comes down to it, this dude ain't riding for me. I ain't finna do that. Shit, I ain't getting them super chats they sending on Wednesday. I ain't getting paid for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't benefiting from that. I'm not finna add no more stress to my life just because I'm associated with somebody and that somebody don't give a fuck about helping me remove that stress. Because and the only reason that I'm going through it is because I'm affiliated with him. So nah. But unfortunately, here we are present day. And you're being introduced to the board.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to explain that to me. What the fuck is the board? See, because now from the first situation I've been through, I've now learned about the word sectors or whatever. I still don't know what the fuck that really means because at the end of the day, I guess if there are sectors, I am in the TheeEnicole sector. That's where I'm at. So what is this board? What is that?
So that is what they refer to as the YouTube world. It's a board, like a game board. And on this game board, you have these people who are of legal age, but in my opinion, that ain't grown. That ain't grown woman. That ain't grown man. That's some real childish ass shit. And I quit regular high school and went to adult education because I ain't never played no childish ass games. But anyway, and on this board, how it was explained to me was when you are a new entry on this board, you will be tested. They
Oh,
are
well,
going
see, yeah, that's where you're gonna lose me right there. Because I graduated multiple times. Won't be no testing me, won't be playing no games or none of that shit. So, but I'm listening.
yeah, you're going to be tested regardless of whether you want to or not. Somebody is going to see you, see what you're doing, and they're especially if you're good. But because I know you and I know how you rock, I'm quite sure that you have had to deal with this in your regular life where
I'm
your light
sure.
where your light has weak people feeling intimidated, but it ain't you. They just that's them. And so these weak people will do things that they call plays. They'll strike your channel. They'll get close to you and befriend you or act like they support you and just, try to tear you down because basically, I guess, I guess they don't want you taking their subscribers as if this isn't the worldwide motherfucking web with billions of people on it.
Right, and
And
that also goes against everything I stand for because when people come in my chat, if you support me and you're on my channel, just like Parker's Perspective, everybody need to go over there and check out Parker's Perspective because she's dope. Coach Dude, those are the only two content creators I see so far. Oh, make sure y'all subscribe to Looney because he just lost his page behind what happened.
yeah, he
Um,
told me that. And that's fucked up because Looney got up there on Room Shaker panel and went to bat for you. Went to bat for you.
yeah, he definitely did.
Like he was supposed to if he called you family, if he referred to you as sister, and him knowing Room, he put himself in front of you and faced her on your behalf, just like me, because I don't know if you saw the live yet. But I did as well. I got on a panel and said, hey, Room, call me because
No,
this
I
ain't
haven't seen it.
yeah, this ain't that and that ain't this. You know what I'm saying? Nicole don't know nothing about this fucking board. She don't be on no YouTube bullshit. If you look at her channel, you'll see that she ain't on none of this shit. She ain't with none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't do all that. Here's another situation, just like me, where this woman is being thrown across because of who she is associated with. And that was love for Looney to get up there and throw himself on the knife on your behalf. But once again, where your brother at? You know what I'm saying? Where your brother at?
And that's what made me go ahead and say I'll have this conversation because after the live this morning, I had to go back in time and I had to go digging and retracing my steps. And things aren't adding up for me. They're just not adding up for me. And it's just as simple as that. Um, so when the situation happened about the show, the Grown Woman Talking Show, and you told me what you told me, I immediately got off the phone. Remember, I said, I'm going to call you back. I'm
Right.
about to call him. So I called him and I said, what is going on? He told me he didn't know nothing what was going on. What is going on? Like, I don't know nobody in this situation but sis
Salute
and
Big
you.
Slump. Salute Big Slump. Yeah, but I had tried to reach out to him too. And he wouldn't answer for me, told me he didn't want to talk because he didn't want to get disrespectful, which is crazy because I was trying to figure out what was going on and he
Welcome,
didn't want
Mr.
to talk
Slump.
because he didn't want to get disrespectful. So when I went on my own behalf to get the business clear, it was funny because he wanted to talk then. He
Yeah,
didn't like
because remember when you told me that he wasn't going to talk. Remember, I said, y'all need to talk. If we calling each other brother and sister, then we need to have a conversation and y'all need to talk to each other. Because I'm not understanding what's going on. Yeah. So once he told me that this Scorpion person and Room Shaker are people he dealt with. Well, he said that he dealt with Scorpion. He never dealt with Room Shaker. After I hear sexual information, I don't want to hear no more. Right. That don't have nothing to do with me. Right. So, okay, whatever. Left it at that. But since you never gave me no details, I wasn't understanding why you didn't want to move forward. And I just was like, well, none of this has nothing to do with me. I'm going to move forward with the show.
Right. Right. But again, like I said, my thing was I had already been through this shit with Room Shaker before because of my association with him. If you call, I remember you calling me back and like, well, sis, I do understand. He's saying that he upset and maybe y'all shouldn't talk while y'all upset. I said, how if we brother and sister? I'm my mama's only daughter. I got a brother under me and a brother over me. If you siblings, you might holler at each other, but you're going to get the business clear with each other. You ain't going to just leave it like that. You remember that?
Exactly.
Right. So it was like deja vu. It was like deja vu all over again. Here I am in a situation where I got to get the business clear myself because I'm dealing with some bullshit because I'm associated with this dude. And I just couldn't, TheeEnicole. I couldn't do it no more. I couldn't do it no more. I couldn't. I refused.
I mean, I respected it then, I still respect it now, but I was lost at the situation. So after this morning's live, I went back, and so I got sent this picture of these bullets flying with my picture on it.
Room ass.
Thanks for choosing a cute picture of me.
She came right after you left last night too, bro. I was like, fuck.
Did all this morning to your live?
Yeah, it was last night to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me too, honestly. But after that live this morning when we talked and we set this up and I finished working on, if I'm stepping out, I'm big stepping. So everything gotta be aesthetically pleasing, all that. Y'all know me. So I went back and I looked at some lives and I see a live of TheeEnicole not gonna listen to nobody. I ain't send TheeEnicole at nobody. First of all, what do you mean send TheeEnicole at somebody? I can't be sent nowhere. I can't even be sent to the store. I am not here for that. That is not what I stand for or stand on. I don't do drama in my real life. I'm not gonna come to the World Wide Web and do it. I'm just not.
So let me ask you this, sis.
Yeah.
Since Room started running your name and you and her, since she started, has Bro reached out to you to explain to you what was going on? Has Bro tried to dead this shit? Has Bro explained to you why you being through in this shit with this woman?
No. He told me basically anything I do, don't have a conversation with her. Because ultimately when people have a conversation with her, they end up on her side or whatever. So that's why I need clarity at this point, because I didn't say nothing to her the first time because I'm a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? So it had nothing to do with me. There was no need for me to insert myself. But now it's touching me. And what can't happen is me and you my sister. What you got going on is what you got going on. I'm not going to insert myself into your shit unless you ask me to.
I'm sending Room Shaker the link. Room, if you still here, come up here.
Now I ain't with the bullshit.
It ain't gonna be none of that. I already talked to her. We talk like
so anyway, it didn't have nothing to do with me, so I didn't insert myself. But now that it's touching me and it's pictures up with bullets flying at me, that's what we're not gonna do. So I'm grown and we can have a conversation. Um, and then I went back, my phone broke on the 8th. What was that? That was Wednesday. And I'm like, oh my God, why every Wednesday is some shit? Every Wednesday it just seemed like it's some shit and I power through it and I still show up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, allegedly shady Shannon.
Hello. Thanks
We
for
just
coming.
having a grown conversation, clearing the air.
So I
Moving on
talked
to
to a woman
herself.
this morning on my panel, and I asked her, like, what made you come for the grown women talking panel? Because we wasn't fucking with you. And like, that's probably why TheeEnicole said what she said in Lonely Back Chat when she seen you come up. Because the first time she
Yeah, let me get to that. So, when you called me, played me the thing that she said about the grown women talking panel, I hung up on you and I called him. Once it got into that other type of situation, conversation with relationships and stuff like that, I zoned out. And hold on, y'all.
Yeah, but while you talking, I'm gonna say this. The type of person I am, you do better fucking with me than fucking with my people. You understand?
Right, exactly.
I probably could turn the other cheek and ignore some shit on my behalf, but don't play with my people. You understand me? You play with my people, I'm coming to get the business clip. You understand me? So I had to get in touch with Ron. And again, I just feel like that should have been something that he should have done, because we going through this because of your personal relationship with this woman. Something that nobody else has anything to do with. To this day, one of the lives I got sent while I've been busy as fucking real life was Cooling, another cartoon character on the board. She's still running around with this narrative that.
Well, hold on, sis. Before we get there,
Slow me down, then.
Yes, wait. Before we get there, because we're gonna put everything out on the table tonight.
Slow me down, then.
It's Friday night. We gonna get to that, but because I don't know nothing about them either, I want to get us squared away first.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I went back and I looked at stuff, and so Wednesday my phone got broke. When I went into the Cuts and Curls, because like as I said, I came up with the name Cuts and Curls. I got there on Wednesday. I couldn't stay long, but when right before I left, he said something under his breath and I didn't hear him. I said, "What did you say?" And he said, "I said salute, sis." And I laughed, but it wasn't sitting right with me. So I went back and looked at it, and he said, it was said that you might have been running. What could I possibly be running from? What could TheeEnicole be running from? I don't have nothing to do with none of this shit. What am I running from? So my wheels was turning, but me and you had still not spoken yet. So then when the live this morning happened, and I'm playing back everything, I'm like, what?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you like this. Most Wednesdays, since I left, I'm in your bushes. I'm one of the likes that come for that show. I still support you. Real shit. And I heard that. And I also seen why our brother, Coach Dude, was like, stop, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yes, I also saw the comments in the chat. And so after this morning, when I went back and looked at everything, that's what made me say, well, it seemed as though everybody know what's going on except for me, which I don't understand. Because everybody, before I even started doing the show on the channel, y'all have came to my channel before. Y'all have seen what I stand for and what the fuck I don't stand for. So why involve me in some bullshit that don't have nothing to do with me?
It'll never be made sense of. You know what I'm saying? That should have never made sense. That should have never made sense. It'll never make sense.
Well, that bothered me.
Okay.
I see that we have a guest on here. Well, let's put it on the table.
Go down there and get you some of that jerk chicken, huh?
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. Salute to the panel.
What's going on?
Hey there, room.
Well, this is our first meeting after the bullets was shot at my face.
So tonight be kiss. We don't want room shaker. We want kiss. Cause we ain't gonna shake the room. We ain't gonna shake. Say, hey, Ross. So Ross
What's
is
going on?
Ross. When I finish getting this here clip with room with Kiss and TheeEnicole, we gonna drop the link for you to hit the panel and come on up and get your shit off too, babe.
And anybody is welcome to the panel after we handle our business. However, it will
Well,
only be one person on the stage at a time. What you saying?
Can I go last?
Can you go last?
Not because you played a very intricate part in this whole shit.
Oh, well,
Yeah, because I have questions. I have questions because
So Moon told me this morning, because I was like, well, Room, why we talking about it? What made you come at us? She say that I'm gonna let her talk for herself. I'm gonna go on.
Thank you. Well, because I didn't catch whatever y'all did or the announcements that was made, but I was told by good old Scorpion Goddess that it was subliminals and jabs that was coming our way. And good old Madam Orca said, yeah, we're going to have to tell these bitches and these hoes and get them right. And I was like, wait, what? So instantly, after we had this conversation, I instantly went live and said, if any subliminals or jabs come my way, I'm sending nukes. Because how y'all calling y'all self grown woman and grown man talking panel, and a little leprechaun over there is taking the lead and keeping up all the mess.
so
And
let me
then,
get this straight. Let me ask you a
oh yeah,
question. So when you said that, because it was sent to me, sis sent me what you said, and I was dumbfounded. Like, what does our show have to do with anything? So it was brought to you that we was talking shit about you or something? Because I'm not understanding.
yeah, y'all was talking shit about me.
I
Yeah,
don't even know you.
I know. Well, I'm gonna say you like this. I know you. I was still over there in Glock Gang when you came over there. I remember when you set up on the panel and you did your little he asked you to sing a cappella and you said, wait, you putting your child to sleep. And he was jabbing then. He like, see how mama or grown woman can put her child to sleep and still sing for us and stuff like that. So, like I said, I been knew of you, and I was over in his little whatever you call it when you came in. So it wasn't
I
no
didn't know that. I ain't know none of that.
right. So it wasn't no issue then. But then when it was like VIA through Scorpion Goddess, conversations was coming my way in subliminals and they wondered what my response was gonna be to and how I felt about it. I instantly went live and I got the three people he can't stand. Well, I don't know if he can stand them or not, but the three people you like to jab at the most to say we're gonna sit on my panel and have a grown woman conversation. And that's how me, Scorpion Goddess, and Max end up on my panel doing the show.
And see,
Well,
I
it's
don't know none of them.
it's
No.
always Scorpion Goddess chick. I really wish that she was mature enough to have a grown woman conversation because, like, where she get that from? Why is always her? It's always her. It's always her. It's always her. Like her and Coolin, are they the same person with different voices or some shit? Because it's always them. When it's bullshit and chaos and confusion, it's always them somewhere with their hand in the motherfucker.
Well, I'm gonna say this as far as them ladies, they histories with Glock game and the games that they played and did on each other. It's just he did some damage there. So I don't care what nobody say. It's damage there. Y'all, he basically used y'all to target other women, and then he knocked y'all off the board once he got through with y'all, and y'all can't move on. And it's like it's a path that ain't gonna never end because after they get dismissed, they always fight to get back in, and he ain't having it.
Well,
So
before we get there, I because I don't know them. I know sis, and now I know of you, and I want to get everything straight as far as why I said I don't fuck with the room shaker girl. So,
Let's go.
so when sis played me the recording about the show, I cut her off. I didn't even let her finish. I said I'm about to call him. I called him. Like I said, he began to tell me this Scorpion person he has had dealings with. He said he never had no dealings with you. But once he got into talking about dealings, I exited. I don't need to know. I don't need to know nobody's sexual history or none of that. So my information was left there at fuck the grown women talking show. You feel me? So this is sped up. We done got into the show. I done did a few episodes at this point. So one morning, because y'all know I work till my body shuts down. I happened to be about to lay down. It was about some 7 something in the morning. I'm scrolling on YouTube and I see Looney is live. So I said, let me go support my brother. I go over there. I don't remember what he said, but he was like, I'm going to drop the link. I said, fuck it, I'm going to get on the panel. So I'm chopping it up with bro. And then I see your name pop up in the chat. And when I see your name pop up in the chat, there was going to be no exchange between us. So I said, I'm out, bro. I don't fuck with the room shaker girl. So I don't know any details about you other than you saying, fuck a creation that involved me, which was the Grown Women Talking show. Beyond that, I know nothing.
Okay. Well, I will be woman enough to say this. Due to the track record and the history coming from the Glock gang, when you instantly said that, and I know I didn't do nothing when you caved in, I was on good terms over there as far as you was concerned, because it was never an issue. So for you to say that, I felt like somebody over there had to still be running my name. Now, no, now that I see now that I hear what actually happened, I could take the blame off him and just say it was just an honest conversation between you and Madam Orca that took place where my name was induced and it came up in a way. Because I did do that. I absolutely did do that live. And I absolutely did shoot slugs at that panel. I'm going to own that. I take accountability for that. But it wasn't intentionally sent to directly towards y'all. Once I heard them subliminals was coming, for a person to be able to speak up on me, my name had to be ran to an individual that don't know me. So that's why I place blame on Glock Game, because I'm no longer a part of y'all. I don't be over there, so my name shouldn't even be coming up in conversations. But now that I know it was an innocent conversation, hey, it is what it is. But I felt some type of way.
I'm gonna be honest. I got my issues with Trig as it comes to, him not coming to do what he was supposed to do, what I feel like he should have did when it come to me and E. But I ain't gonna just throw him in the bag like that. I don't believe Scorpion Goddess. I don't believe her, and I don't believe her because she lied on me to me. So if she want me to believe that it come from somebody other than her, I need to see her receipts because I don't believe her. I think she mentally unstable, me, myself, personally. I think she be playing in your face if you really want to talk about it.
Well, the reason why I need the answers, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say I appreciate the accountability that you just took. You know what I'm saying? Because from the energy that I was getting or what I thought, I would have never even thought we could have a conversation. That's why when I saw your name, I instantly exited the scene because I don't have time for it. You know what I'm saying? So that was my only issue, was because I just don't want to invite no negative energy. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like personal because I don't know you. But since what transpired, including me, was negative, I wasn't finna get into it. So once we had the live this morning, sis said that you came in after I was gone already this morning. But after this morning and I had the conversation with sis, I went back and I looked at some things, and it's just not making no sense. Like I said, on Wednesday on Cuts and Curls, when I was on the stage, not knowing that all of this has transpired, because I'm not a social media type of person. If y'all go look at my Instagram, if y'all go look at my YouTube, or right here on, Facebook, any of social media. I don't do personal on social media. I come on social media as a job. I clock in, I clock out. I post promo, and I keep it moving. I don't scroll through people's pages, pictures. That's a little stalkerish for me. I don't do that. I don't judge people who do it, but it's just not for me. So I don't be knowing all the behind the scenes things going on. So when this morning's live happened, I went back and did research that as pertains to me. And on Wednesday, when I was about to leave the stage, he said it was thought to say that you might be running, which started my wheels to turning because what would I be running from? What is the situation that I'm not knowing of? You know what I'm saying? So that is making me second guess everything because what am I running from?
You
Right.
will never, never, never know,
But
Titi.
at the same time,
Ooh.
one thing you said since I've been in the audience is that he told you never to speak to me because I have a way of getting people on my sides because he know that I got truth. He know I got receipts. And he know that if somebody comes to me and approach me in a woman manner, that I will actually sit there and chop it up with him. Well, with them. So it's like it is what it is. That's why after people hear the truth, you denied something, you lied about it, but she got all the receipts to prove that it's actual and factual. So what game is you playing? And then when you think about the lives you be in, the subliminals and the jabs, and you playing in people's face, it makes people feel some type of way, but you keep saying you ain't got no feelings. So what do people expect or want from you? At this point, it's best to charge it to the game and walk clean the hell away. So in his own little way, you did run my name. You told her don't speak to me. And a lot of people on the board has told me, and I know they ain't lied because Miss Tammy didn't know me, but she still, by you mentioning my name, she still wanted to have a conversation with me. A lot of people on the board didn't know me, and you told them to stay away from me because you knew that I was gonna tell them the truth if they ever bring up a conversation you had with them. And that's why everybody you done sit or used to come at me done turned on you. That's from Sin City Rap and a couple other people you sent my way. And then they end up the same lives you had them doing targeting me. Now they did a live back at you targeting you. You
I
couldn't even
think it's
face
just
these people.
it's really fucked up that other people do get thrown in the midst of a relationship that actually was personal.
Hey, transparent
Also,
talk.
hey TT.
Because that's exactly what we have it right now. Transparent talk.
Hey TT, talk about the coach real quick. Coach
Make
Dude,
sure that y'all subscribe to her. Make sure y'all subscribe to Transparent Talk.
Over there in Memphis.
okay, Coach Dude, you said a question. Okay, so question, why does it have to be everybody just a question? Coach Dude, the reason why it became everybody because a couple of the minions or the humans or the beings that he had control of, y'all inserted yourself in this. When me and Scorpion Goddess or I was shooting jabs at Scorpion Goddess and Ross because of something that this man had came and told me, you used to come into my life and tell me keep their name out my mouth. Who am I to talk about them? It was and we had a little collision, and then when he hit you up and told you what it is and got you to fall back, you came back to me and apologized. So it's like, and then at the same time, every once in a while, he'll throw subliminals and he'll throw jabs, and all y'all be over there egging it on. When that man got up there and did that live talking about me and my child and him had AIDS, you got up there and said, let you know before the holidays and stuff. We need to hear that because I'm past all this. But it was like y'all was still going the go along, get along game, if you want to put it that way. Y'all still was inserting y'allself in his mess and y'all was questioning his truth, but y'all was rocking out with it. So that's why I say it was all of y'all. I watched a couple of y'all do that. It was like, what is this all about? And then at the same time, he'll tell me don't trust y'all. It ain't about y'all. It ain't about me. Y'all wasn't over there because y'all like me. Y'all was only coming to my chat because y'all wanted to see was I gonna slip up and say something about him. Y'all was coming to my chat to be in my bushes or watch my live so y'all can come back and run back and tell him what I'm doing on my page. And then y'all get over there and say no broken love, but that's all y'all show. That terminology behind fam, Y'all supposed to be able to go through hell and ice water when deserved, but just because somebody built for war don't mean take them to war. That y'all lose that term loosely. So when Chris and all them from his page wanted to say I was fam and wanted to do meetups and greets with me, how was I supposed to feel about that? I'm just saying. The truth is the truth.
Because when my brother's wrong, I hold their ass accountable. I blow them down.
And that's why I feel away, because I'm being called sis. But meanwhile, all of these things are transpiring and I'm in the dark, not knowing nothing. Meanwhile, when I look back at the chat, everybody knows what's going on except for me. And everybody in the chat that knows what's going on have seen what I stand for, see what I don't stand for, and what I don't get down with. And just smiling in my face and not saying anything. And I don't agree with that at all. It's wrong. Wrong is wrong and right is right. And I don't have nothing to do with it. And I don't have time to be playing little games.
Well,
I handle my business. I conduct business. That is what I'm about. I'm about people being grown women and grown men. Grown men, that's what I'm about. If we can't have a conversation, then I can't associate with you. So like I said, I do appreciate you taking accountability for your part, and I take accountability for mine. I didn't know you. And once the recording was sent to me, I didn't want to know you. So when I seen the name pop up, I exited, stage left. But for people that knows what's going on and not standing up for it and screaming sis, I don't use that term lightly at all.
As a hit dog, sis, I'm gonna say this. I didn't tell you my experience like I said at the beginning. Because to this day, I still don't understand how I got through in it. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never fuck with him like that. I fucked with everybody on the GMT, so I still didn't understand why I got through in it. So hoping and praying that you just didn't have to go through that same thing.
So let me ask y'all this, because I'm lost still right now, and we get into clarity, right?
Right.
So what is this Scorpion person's reason for scrambling our conversation? Because from what I'm understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, the conversation that was sent to Room Shaker was when we were talking about mistresses and side bitches, right? What's the difference? And we told our story and we had a conversation, and that was before grown women talking, wasn't it?
Correct. When you say, well, sis, you done schooled me, because I thought they was the same thing. And we decided that when we started our show, that would be our first shit.
Oh, yes, it's going to be over tonight because I don't do mess.
Yeah, we're not doing this no more, coach. Whoever can say whatever moving forward, but this was for me and my motherfucking fam to get this shit straight. As far as Room Shakers involved, I did extend the offer because I jumped in front of TheeEnicole when I heard Room saying her name. I did, because I know sis ain't with that shit. So I did orchestrate a situation where we could sit down like grown fucking women and actually show them what it looks like to resolve issues as grown women. And it just seemed like Scorpion Goddess.
That's my question. What is her issue to make it seem like we're coming at you, Room Shaker, and I don't even know you?
I don't know what's her issue. All I know is it revolves around that man.
According to Scorpion Goddess, when she got on Room Shaker panel and told me all the shit she accused me of, she say Trig told her that. Now, like I say, I can't say that that man told that girl that, because she never gave me no motherfucking proof that he told her that. So I ain't gonna throw no jacket on nobody.
You sent me that, and I saw that, and they said some very foul things about you, and that's what I don't understand either. I call him my brother. That's my brother. That's what a brother is. Okay, I'm not with the kissing cousins thing. So if I call somebody my brother, that's how I look at them, like my brother. Ain't no funny business going on behind the scenes. I've never met nobody face to face in the same room. I'm not even in the same state. So to think that I have any dealings with anybody other than what I said is asinine to me.
Not only that, sis, but I have brothers by love in real life, and my brothers by blood or brothers by love would have definitely checked one of their bitches or ex bitches and would have got the business clear. They would not have been allowed to play with me and disrespect me and threaten me like that. They definitely would have got that shit clear. You understand me? So that's why I walked away, because I wasn't finna go through that a second time. I wasn't finna contribute to somebody's platform and give my essence to somebody and somebody that obviously ain't rocking with me. I told you then, if you want to do it on your platform, it ain't about clicks and views, because that ain't what my YouTube platform for. Then we can come over here.
But after this morning, right, that is what I didn't understand. Because like I said, Wednesday, that went over my head. Because I didn't know any details. That's why I need to get to the bottom of everything. But when I left on Wednesday, he said it was doctor said that you was running.
I guess
and I didn't hear him at the time. I had to play it back, and now I'm like, running from what? But that live with that room shaker that you did with them bullets flying at me. And like I said, before you got to the stage, thank you for choosing a very cute picture of myself.
Pressure.
What's going on, Big Pressure? He seen that, obviously, because then it was a live saying TheeEnicole not gonna talk to nobody. I didn't send TheeEnicole nobody. You can't, nobody can send me anywhere. You cannot even send me to the store. So send me where? And I had no communication. My phone broke on Wednesday.
Hey, hacker.
When I look back, hey, how you doing? Everybody, can y'all hit that like button for me?
Hey, Hassan. Hey, Big Pressure.
Because this is how real women have conversations and get to the bottom of the thing. So let's put some likes up there for real conversation.
Real shit. Share this out.
But no communication was made to me. Even though my phone was broken, you can still get at me on IG and let me know what's going on if I'm your sister.
Okay, so you feeling like I was feeling then, right?
Yes.
So you understand my position now, sis? Do you?
I do. I do.
Okay.
Which is what I'm saying is why it's weird to me, because I have nothing to do with this. So why am I being put in the mix behind some whole information that I know nothing of and don't even fuck with on the level of that? If I call you my brother, you're supposed to be my brother. Just like when you brought me, sis, you brought me the recording of Fuck the Grown Women Talking. I didn't even let you finish. I called him because, see, nobody is ever going to feel like, if you're attached to me, TheeEnicole, and somebody bring me some shit about you, I don't want to hear it from them. I'm going to stop them dead in their tracks, and I'm going to call you for you to tell me what the fuck is going on. So then if you don't tell me, then who's loyal to who then?
Okay, so now if you replay that moment in time, it should all be a little clearer to you now. So that's why when you was trying to come on his behalf and explain away why he couldn't come and have a sibling conversation about what was going on with me, that's why I wasn't giving him no outs with it.
Right, which I didn't know at the time. Correct.
Right. You making up excuses for him, as a sister should, but what I kept telling you, since you don't know what I know, since you ain't been through what I've been through, ain't that what I left it at? I get that you don't get it. I kept telling you that. I get that you don't get it. And I really hope that you never got it.
Okay, Miss Parker. I'm listening.
Yeah, I really was hoping that you never had to have this firsthand experience, because I knew that just like me, bro, you ain't come on here for that. For real. Because just like my real life little sister, you don't run the streets. That's me with that.
But don't get it twisted. I used to, so ain't nothing getting over on me for too long.
But these YouTube streets is way
Oh
different.
yeah, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about. I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about it. I still not gonna give a fuck about it. I'm gonna stay in my lane and do what I do because see, this is not my purpose for YouTube. My purpose for YouTube is what I say on every one of my shows that I have, which is bringing people together, building businesses. That's what I do for a living. I build people's businesses. I am new to YouTube, but I am not new to business. I am new to YouTube, but I am not new to loyalty, which loyalty to myself. I am new to YouTube, but I am not new to fuckery. So when I see fuckery coming my way, I go the opposite way.
You know what's even crazier? Let me tell you something. Fuck when Room Shaker ran the Grown Women Talking panel and that happened. The other day when they sent me the live, when she was responding to you saying that you don't fuck with the Room Shaker girl, when me and Looney was on her panel trying to jump in front of you, trying to clear your name with this shit, as your siblings should, right after that, you and him went on live and did a show on loyalty.
And that was me. So I'm going to take accountability. That was me. I said that because, okay, let's go back for a second. That day when I said I don't fuck with the Room Shaker girl, and it was sent to me that she said that to me that she went live. Now at this time, I'm still not following her. I still don't know who she is. I'm just getting words back. You know what I'm saying? So I said, call the shit loyalty. I said that. And on that live, if you go back and look at that live, I said, first of all, people don't even know what loyalty is. Me not even knowing the situation, just being me and being myself and what I stand for. I said that a lot of people speak loyalty and they scream loyalty and they're not even loyal to themselves. How can you be loyal to another person and you're not loyal to yourself? Is exactly what I said.
The nigga on the panel should have answered you.
But see, I'm not even knowing at that time that I'm being used in no type of y'all call it a board or whatever.
Plays on
y'all gotta bear with me because I gotta get used to these little names and shit.
Like Coach be saying, we using that YouTube lingo right now.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to do it now. Now the list of words that we're not allowed to say in order to not get struck, I know them words. But as far as the rest of this shit, I'm gonna be me. I don't understand it. But yeah, I said make the show be called loyalty, you know. Not understanding that it's a whole big old scheme that I done got dropped into the middle of.
What's crazy is at least once you got thrown onto the board, at least we able to come to your platform so you can get your shit off. Because see, when I got thrown onto the board, just hours before, my channel got struck for 7 days. So
that's why I need to get to the bottom of it because that's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to play any games, see, because I'm business first. If you look at my page right here, you see I just got here in May. I've been here since May. That's not even a full year. I just got here. Everybody who I've come in contact with, I've supported. You know, I see content creators in here. We got Parker Perspective. She's really dope. Make sure y'all check her out. We got Transparent Talk. Make sure y'all go check her out. If y'all look back at my old lives and old shows, everybody that I come in contact with that I see that they doing some type of business, I send people their way. Me sending somebody else's way, it's not taking nothing from me. It's not stopping nothing that I got going. Why involve me in some fuckery that I don't know nothing about?
Because these weak beat bitches on the board, that's what they think. They think that if they see a YouTuber, a content creator coming up in their own lane, right? You in your own motherfucking lane. It's 6 lanes on this motherfucking interstate here that we driving along. You in your lane, ain't no car right in front of you. Ain't nobody on your ass trying to get in the way, you know, when you need to move over and let the people pass. Like you real life just in your lane and you doing your shit. Now here come these motherfuckers who feel like they ain't gonna be able to get where they going if you on the highway. They was already in another lane. You ain't coming the lane they in. They do bullshit on their channel, and it's a lane for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna knock it. It's a lane for that. But we ain't in the same lane. So I'm damn sure not in your way to get where you trying to go to. Why you come swerving over here in mine? You know what I'm saying? But that's how this board go. That's how this board go. So they come fucking with you because they don't know that when you go to bread aisles, it's 20 different kind of breads, 40 different companies. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, they hate themselves. So they want misery love company, man. And they come fucking with you. I got told, welcome to the board after that shit happened with me. Welcome to the board. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I came to YouTube in February. In February, I came because my cousin dropped my shit about my sex toy products. By May, my channel got took. No warnings, no suspensions, no none of that shit. Straight took from people reporting my shit, reporting a live that I did showcasing my product. You know what I'm saying? That was May. Think that shit happened with Room Shaker and Scorpion Goddess and them, maybe July or some shit like that. By then, the new channel I had a new channel within 20 minutes of them taking the first one. Fuck it, it is what it is. Now I'm gonna be everywhere.
Well, honestly, with that stuff with you and Scorpion Goddess, I didn't know that. I was already live. She called it to my live. I guess he made her feel some type of way, and the live just went up from there.
Ron, you keep saying he made her feel that way. What make you feel like the woman that was getting the dick that you got is being honest with you about it being him? Has she shown you something that let you know that that's him? How you know this
And
woman
see,
ain't
that's
doing
what I don't care about. But go ahead, y'all. I'm going to try to not hear this shit because I don't give a fuck.
But and let me tell you, sis, that's how
Yeah,
I felt.
she got messages and she got recordings of him, and I got the same stuff. So yeah, it absolutely it's like a game that everybody is being sucked into, and it's by default. But you playing everybody against the next. So when people actually sit down and start comparing reports and recordings and text messages and all that stuff, everything balances itself out. But at some point, when you tired of playing the game, it was like, no, it's an emotional roller coaster for me. I'm not dealing with it. Leave me the hell alone. This is weird. This ain't what we do. But you study putting better, like I politely unsubscribe. But now you had people coming to tell me you gonna sue me and all this other stuff. And it just got reckless. You couldn't talk to me and you couldn't say it, so you sent other people to do it. So yeah, it's like, no, I'm not dealing with none of this. Because if you can take me to court, I can take you too.
I'm just saying, this woman came and lied on me, so you know what I'm
So
saying?
it's
That's
like
the
a
only
sick,
part
twisted game.
I give a fuck because this woman done drug my
I'm
name.
not understanding about her either because I now know I've had a conversation with you now, Room Shaker, but I've never talked to this Scorpion person. And I hate that I even have to say that because I'm a Scorpio and that's not what real Scorpios do.
Well, I don't know. I don't question her. I just let her rock. And then I finally told her, I'm just done. I'm not subscribed. I don't care what he say over there. Stop bringing his name up to me. And it ain't just her. It's other people that he was sending messages through. And they was exposing text messages. So I know they came from her like, Lady Woo. He said he gonna take you to court. Don't run my name with his and all this other stuff. And he gonna sue me. And for her to put that on the screen, I cussed that one child. Like, who the hell y'all talking to? It's
Needs
like you found a
improvement.
way
That would
to
be
get
my question too. You read this question. Why is these grown women telling all their business on YouTube about who they've been intimate with? That's what I didn't understand, and that's why when I start hearing like intimacy brought up was the reason of this and that, I don't want to hear it. because it has nothing to
Okay,
do
'cause
with me. I'm not being intimate with nobody on YouTube. Me, myself.
okay, you wanted to read that out loud because the first comment they put up, I ignored it. First of all, it ain't so much as hurting him because I told him I don't give a damn. Just leave me alone because I don't play like that. Ain't no man in my 42 years ever disrespected me the way this little munchkin is trying to. So
All right.
yes, I don't play like that. Need improvement. And then at the same time, he didn't want nobody have known what we was doing if it didn't come from him first. All the conversations he's telling me, people calling him and asking him about me, all the conversation his team done had with him, he brought that back to me. He brought y'all personal endeavors to me. He gave me ammo to use and throw and shoot slugs at y'all. That's why he didn't stand up on his panel and defend y'all when I was going live and I was dragging y'all through the mud. So we ain't finna sit here and play like this didn't happen. Like I said, if I could take accountability, y'all is too if y'all want to call yourself grown. Go ahead.
Yeah, which is why I don't understand it because grown women don't move like that. And if I'm sitting here letting it be known that I'm a grown woman, then I'm going to conduct myself as such. No way around it. And right is right and wrong is wrong. It don't matter who do the shit.
And right don't wrong nobody, man. Old law. And if I had to be a sector, that'll be my sector. I'm the old law sector like a motherfucker. Okay, my bad, y'all. Look at them big things.
Well, see, I know nothing about no sector, like I said, and if it's a sector, I'm in the TheeEnicole sector, and that's where I'm gonna stay. Now, if you support me, I support you back, and that's the end of it. Nobody's gonna tell me who I can and cannot support.
All right, so I just got two questions. One for
Let's
TheeEnicole
go.
and the other for TheeEnicole and Ron.
Okay.
So, let's see. Do you now have a better understanding of my position when I made the decision that I made?
Kinda.
Okay, well, we're here for clarity and transparency. So I don't want to walk away until you understand or until I get why you don't get it. Like, you ain't got to agree. No two people going to always agree. If I can clear anything else up or you got any more questions, shoot your shit.
I respect you not wanting to be involved in the bullshit because I feel the same way. What I don't understand is how me and you got thrown into some sexual bullshit and we not having sex with nobody.
Oh, now that part I can't help you with. I don't know. As far as I know, because Coolin and Scorpion Goddess keep running my motherfucking name and trying to give my pussy and throat to somebody I ain't never seen in real life. Because motherfuckers is childish. Now, which motherfucker it is, the only people that done came to me with it was them two women.
Now, what I do see ultimately, and it's still like scratching the surface because I don't get it just yet. But I see that it's obviously a lot of moving parts that I knew nothing about. Because, like I said on Wednesday's show, this Wednesday, when I left, he said it was said that you might have been running, and I'm like, running from what? And then I go back and I see the live chat going, and everybody like, stop, don't do it, be quiet. Well, everybody knows what's going on except for me. And so then I'm just going to have to politely excuse myself from the table. Because I don't do it. I don't do it. I don't do it in real life. Not finna do it on the World Wide Web with people I've never met before. If you support me, I support you back. I'm not going to stop. However, I'm not going to be in the middle of no bullshit. I don't do bullshit. I approach bullshit and I let bullshit know that we're not doing it.
Do you understand why I didn't give you all of this up front? Do you realize, do you accept my reason that I gave?
Definitely. I respected it then, even though I didn't like know the details. But now, yes, I really, really accept it because we have the same stance, which is, none of this has nothing to do with me. So why would I put myself? Listen, I don't
So why would I involve you in it? That's what I'm saying. If you weren't involved in it, then I wasn't gonna throw you in it. I'm not messy. That would have been messy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I have to address this. Miss Parker said, "TheeEnicole, I don't know what the fuck is going on." Well, let me ask you this, because when he said it was like the said that I might be running, you said that's not what he said. So you heard what he said. I didn't hear what he said. If I would have got to hear what he said, then I might have could addressed it then. And then you said he's trying to make me look crazy. But how can I look crazy when from the time y'all have heard my name and seen what I do, you guys see that I am here for support. I am here for Black people doing better, and particularly Black women, because I can't speak to the men. I can speak to the men on certain issues, but I am a Black woman. So I stand for Black women coming together. Y'all see what I stand for. Y'all see what I'm not finna let fly. Y'all see what I'm interested in and what I'm not interested in. So if y'all know all of these details of everything that's going on behind the scenes and know that I don't have nothing to do with it, when y'all see me getting caught up in the mix, why not stand up as the grown people that we are and say, TheeEnicole has nothing to do with this? Instead, I was walking blindly into a situation. It's on the live. It's on the live. Actually, let me go to the live. Can y'all hold it down real quick so I can go to the live, because I wasn't on the live that long.
All right, I'm gonna hold it down by looking in the comments because I ain't really been looking at them.
Okay, on a positive level, need improvement. It's nothing about dividing and conquering, because I can care less. As I stated, leave me alone. Stop running my name. Stop sending people to deliver messages. Stop jabbing with subliminals. I shouldn't be topic of conversation. I don't entertain you. I don't reach out. I don't communicate with them. So at this point, all I'm saying is leave me alone. Move on.
Wrong.
This is getting weird. It's very much getting weird. But divide and conquer. How am I divided and conquered and I don't come around?
Kiss. Church
Yes.
there. All right, so
yes, I'm coming.
Now that we getting the business clear between us three adults, and me and sis discussing our grown women talking being dismantled, and I'm giving her my reasoning. Do you think that because you said that the reason you went live against us was because, correct me if I'm wrong, Scorpion Goddess came and let you know that, according to her, Trigger told her that our first show was directed at you as a shot, and he wondered what you would think about it. So you reacted to what was brought to you was a shot that we was throwing at you, right? Right?
Yes.
Did I say that? All right. So do you think that Scorpion Goddess is sane enough or sober enough to come and second that and say she said that? Because you already know what your image is on the board. I feel like they be playing in your face. I feel like she be playing in your face, and she know what to tell you when it comes to these matters of your heart. And she know that you the one that's gonna react to that shit. So I think she be using you, me myself personally. But anyway, do you think that she will come since she's your friend and she want to be your baby godmama and she love you and all of this? Do you think she'll come and validate what you saying up here so people will know?
Okay, I found it.
So people will know that this ain't just you being who they claim you to be.
Hold on, let me look at these comments.
First of all, I sent
nothing was bothering me on Wednesday. My phone broke on Wednesday, so like I said, this YouTube shit is business. And I agree. I put my word that I would be there every Wednesday, so I did what I had to do to show up. Nothing was bothering me, but I do have a real life and businesses that I run. But let me play this real quick. Let me turn it up.
When they're in the studio, I got my own fucking studio. My nigga got her own studio, nigga. My nigga got her own studio, man. Hey, appreciate you come and show your face, you know, it might have been said you were running or something on her, man. Said what? I'm recording. Hey, appreciate you coming and show your face. You know, it might have been said you were running or something on her, man. Said what? You said what? Salute. Salute. Salute, TheeEnicole. No, what you just say? It was said that what? I said salute, TheeEnicole. That's what I said. Oh, okay. All right, Tom. Bye. Nigga, that ain't what you said. That is not what you said. I don't know what you said, but that is not what you said. Nah. Don't do my girl. Try to make her look crazy. Nah, I ain't do nothing.
So my question is, number one, what am I running from? Number two, how can I look crazy? What have I done? Tell me what I've done on YouTube or in my real life that makes me look crazy. Y'all know what I stand for. Y'all know what I don't stand for. Everything I've said. I've been the same person everywhere I go. You go look at my channel, I am asked to be on different platforms of different people. I am the same person everywhere I go. Now, if I'm on a panel with some older people who are more business oriented, I might not cuss as much because I know how to show respect. I'm younger than them. But what am I running from and how can I look crazy? And then I go to the live chat and everybody's like, no, stop, be quiet. Now is not the time for this. Not the time for what? And what does it have to do with me? Do y'all in the chat see what I'm saying? I'll wait.
Okay, let me give y'all some reassurance. No, I seen exactly what Scorpion Goddess was doing. I know that's why I say I did a live dedicated to Scorpion Goddess where I told her exactly how I felt in that live because
Before you address the chat though, room, excuse me. Can you please answer me? Because TheeEnicole did come back from her quest and get her shit off. But when she came back, I had just asked you a question and I really would like for you to answer it. Do you think Scorpion Goddess would be open or sober or sane enough to come and clear your name? To stand behind, she the one told you that Tree
And I
exists.
did answer that question before she came. Scorpion Goddess
Thank
said she's
you.
not that invested and she's not pulling up over here. And I also asked her on my show and she said no.
So she won't back your name. She keeps sending you out here. She keep telling you, even if he did say it, my mama always told me, beware the bitch that bring the bone.
Baby, I'm aware of that. That's why I dedicated the live to her. I see it all because she said, this looks familiar. You attacking her because you in love with Trigger and Trigger in love with you. And I'm like, you really just tried to play in my face. I see everything that girl do. She was the same one that was begging me to call and ask Trigger to apologize for her. But at the same time, I ain't insert myself in that. I have nothing to say to him. And I don't care what she's doing because while you playing in my face, you getting aggravated because my day is going forward. And he is not the topic of concern. So that's a
So that's
personal game
why I
they're
hit
gonna have to
your
keep
link.
among self.
That's why I hit your link that day it was sent to me. Because I felt like I didn't know what reason, just like I didn't know what reason you was talking about GWT. But I do feel like I know that when you feel that this is a matter of your heart, I told you that I feel like this is something close to your heart. It's something that shouldn't even be being discussed on in the public unless you gonna keep it going like this, where you letting the world see you go through and grow through. Because people need to see that it's happening every day, and people want to hear about it, Betty. But moving forward, I'm gonna ask, now that I know that that's where you say it come from when we all talking and getting the business clear. Don't let her play with you and make you react Like she telling you truth when it come to me and E.
Right, because the conversation that she brought to you, making it seem like the grown women talking had something to do with you, and I didn't even know who you were. Um, Me and her conversation on that panel was before we even decided to do grown women talking. That conversation was about the difference between a side bitch and a mistress. We told both of our stories. If you look back at that, I told some fuckery a motherfucker had put me through, and sis told a situation that she had went through. So this Scorpion girl is going back and forth between people because why? Because I don't know her at all.
And I don't know how to be no secret. I never did. I keep telling these doxing motherfuckers to dox me. I am the one with the negative 1,300 credit score. I live under the bridge. You know what I'm talking about?
Well,
Whatever.
the reason why I
I'm
don't feel like
dox me, and I ain't never knew how to be nobody's secret. Never.
the reason why I was a secret because it's a couple of people of his team that I know.
Well, you wasn't no secret. People knew that you.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I knew that, so that's why I
But
felt
I'm
like
talking
all
about
of
me,
them
though.
was running amok and playing in my goddamn face. It wasn't just her. It was the whole gang of them, especially with conversations that he was bringing back to me that they was having with him.
I'm talking about me and me. All I can talk of my pussy. I can't. I mean,
But I never accused you of that, so I don't even know why that conversation keep coming up to me. I wasn't the one who accused you of sleeping with him. I ain't the
I'm
one who put
speaking
no
on my vagina.
or no jackets out there about you sleeping with him.
I'm not talking about you, wrong.
Okay, so why is we talking about her and she ain't here? It is
I'm
what
talking
it is.
about my vagina right now in this moment. I'm just speaking on what I'm verifying and clarifying.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about that mind private parts, and he don't know nothing about mother.
And neither do I. Neither do I want to know. Neither am I curious.
He don't make the coochie go whoop whoop. But and if it was, somebody will know about it. So don't bring my name up no more when it not you, because you didn't, Cooling and Scorpion, and or nobody that's out there on that board, but especially them two. Unless you could show somebody that know that happened, like people knew that you and him was fucking around, room. It got people that can verify that. You know what I'm saying? Or that's at least willing to come up and say that they was a part of your relationship. I heard yo when I spent your beans, you and Trapping, you and Looney, y'all was talking about you and him having a relationship or some kind of dealing like that.
Hold on, let me speak up on behalf of everything that's going on right here on this channel right here. The only reason he's being brought up is because he is the only way that I would have met anybody that's, well, not everybody that's in the chat, but unless I didn't come over there, I would never have met Sus, and now I would never have met Room Shaker. So that's why he's being brought up. Nobody is being drugged because I don't do that. But facts are facts, and when they involve somebody, they involve somebody. But there's no need to tear nobody down or disrespect anybody when bringing up a situation. But if you are in a situation, you are allowed to speak on whoever was involved in that situation.
Whoever feel like we doing something wrong by getting the business clear, I know everything. When it come to us, and only speaking on his name as it pertains to how it has been.
Oh, okay, I just need to.
Then maybe they should have told him that and sent him over here. He can come. I publicly on this board claimed him in GMT. I ain't like that shit went like that went. I can't speak for him. I don't know why. Y'all here, I keep stopping at the point where I can't answer for him. I can only answer for me. So somebody told him so he could have came and got the business clear with two women on this board that called him they brother. That would be a beautiful thing.
But I'm gonna say the need improvement and what's up, Cynthia. Anything pertaining to me or involving me, I have the right to speak on. I have ran receipts on my channel. Other people of his team, that shouts out to Trapping for coming through telling the truth. Like I said, it was a lot of things that man did on that channel that made him clash. And we was actually fighting behind scenes. Nobody knew that part. Nobody got on here and talked about that. Double Up could contest to this. In my opinion, if she was still around, she could contest to this. Queen Nika could contest to this. So when he kept saying, stop calling Room Shaker, stop reaching out to Room Shaker when he was up on them lives because she was recording you, is he telling y'all that he had me recording y'all? Is he telling y'all he told me not to trust y'all? How y'all knew I knew what private conversations y'all was having with this man about me? Because he bought it back to me. He was
Stop
even recording
hollering, cuz.
CC.
Stop hollering, because you ain't
Girl,
talking to
I'm
y'all
good.
that's up here.
I'm good.
Us two ain't the one you talking to right now.
I'm
You
talking
worrying
to
about
the
some people
chat.
in the
I'm
chat.
talking to the chat.
Typing
But at
all
the same
caps
time,
in
they
to
not gonna
them
tell me.
go kiss.
Look,
Typing all caps in the chat to them
look. I am
go dollar.
peaceful.
Stop
I am
hollering.
peaceful. I am peaceful. Certain stuff bothers me, and it comes. You can hear it, man. Look, it is what it is. But like I said, can't
I had
nobody say
3
no.
concussions. If they dox me, they're gonna say I had 3 concussions in a 6-month period back in 2010.
Can't
Hold
look.
on, hold on, y'all. Let me really back in because at the end of the day, like she said, which is what I agree with, which is what I just said. If you have been through somebody with some, I'm sorry, if you have been through something with somebody, you are allowed to speak on that.
Say it.
If somebody doesn't want
I'm
you
saying
to,
I don't care
hold on,
who
sis, hold on.
I'm
If
going.
you don't like somebody running back what you have done, then maybe you shouldn't have did that. But this right here, this conversation right here is a grown conversation between me. Well, me, I'm grown. I know sister be grown, room shaker. Says she has grown. So grown women can have conversations when there is discrepancies involved, and we can get to the bottom of it. We can get to the bottom of it respectfully,
The people
and
say
we can get to the bottom of it without dragging anybody else. However, facts are facts. And that's the problem. People want to sugarcoat things, sweep things under the rug, and that's fine. If that's what you do, you can continue to do it. But that is not what I do. I put things on the table. I face things straight on, which is why I didn't understand what could I possibly be running from. So Room Shaker has the right to say what she went through. Sis has the right to say what she went through because the live that I seen when people was talking about her and talking, they talked very disrespectfully about her. Very disrespectfully. And what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to be involved in it or dragged into something that has nothing to do with me because you can plainly see I am here for business. What I stand on and what I do not stand on. So she has not disrespected this man. She is simply telling us what she been through. And from what I see, y'all already know what she been through. I'm the motherfucker in the dark finding out all this new shit.
Right. Remember, we women, if you was born with a vagina, girl, whether or not you barren or not, ain't got nothing to do with it. If you was born, when you first took your first breath of oxygen, you came out with a vagina. Even if it was you a hermaphrodite, because those are people too. But we talking to the women. Remember, you a woman. Men don't understand what we go through chemically, emotionally, physically, in real life. If you got this here complexion like I got, know what I'm talking about? You especially the word we gotta fight.
That's what I just said, Coach. I don't care about all the bedroom things. However, the bedroom things is obviously why people were sent at me.
Between us to the point where when it really get gangster, you can't come to the table and have a sit down. All women ain't gonna like each other. Everybody ain't each other a cup of tea or Hennessy. Some people like cognac. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly, Candace. Exactly, Candace.
Okay, let me speak.
Bottom line, I should not have been involved in none of this. My name should not have came up in none of this.
I agree. Oh, I like Candace coming. Come on, Candace. Which Candace is that? Put her up on there, sis. Let me see. Okay, how you going? I like the bob and the bangs.
And since it did touch me, we're going to have a conversation about it. Listen, if it doesn't have anything to do with me, then I don't insert myself into people's situations. However, when this Scorpion person went back and spun what I said in my voice, talking to my sister on a live over there, it was brought to Room Shaker as if we were speaking on her. She doesn't know me. She doesn't know what to believe. Just like when it was brought to me what she said about grown women talking, I don't know her, so all I can do is go off what I heard. All Room Shaker could do was go off what she heard. She did not know any context, so that is why we're having a conversation to straighten everything out, and that is what grown people do. I don't care about who's having sex with who, but what I do care about is if anything is finna come and touch my name that I worked for. My business is what I worked for. Period.
Yep.
I'm gonna say this, and I think I'm finna get down. My whole issue with all this shit is I'm just gonna say it. As far as y'all concerned, we good. But as far as the chat, I'm still calling bullshit. And anything coming from that panel with the name grown in it, I'm not believing it. Cause at the same time is Ross, Scorpion Goddess, and all the other people, if he didn't come back and tell me they was running my name, me greeting these people made me feel some type of way. What's up, Cynthia? You saying 100 to that, but yeah, baby, you was another person in my bushes watching, hitting his phone because he was letting me know. Every time y'all called him about something I had going on in my life, he was hitting me up about it. He was telling me who was reporting to him. So if anything, get mad at y'all master for sending y'all over there to keep eyes and tabs on me. So all the stuff y'all talking about in the chat, we need to hear it there. Like I said, I don't touch down over there. Don't touch down over there in my chat either. Because all the fake shit ain't nothing grown about it. Half of y'all didn't even know me and y'all was running my name. When he was sitting there doing them lives about y'all giving him ultimatums and saying y'all didn't want me in that chat and y'all didn't want me on his page, yeah, that's because he was telling me what y'all was calling and hitting him up about. And he was like, y'all couldn't run it. He wanted to get half of y'all up out of there anyway. Why y'all think he let me rock out? Why you think he let me drag y'all on my channel? So for y'all to be in the chat upholding his name, that nigga don't feel the same way about y'all. And if you don't believe me, hit me up because I can tell you a lot of things he said about you behind your back. But in the end, I ain't gonna even go there because you're still gonna rock out. You still gonna be the dumb little follower or the minion or the flunky. So don't entertain the likes of me. I don't do the fake love. I say it on my channel all the time. And I said it on his channel. If you don't like me, don't come around me. I'm loved in real life. I got people in my real life. I don't have to entertain the likes of this type of stuff. It was messy from the jump. So for him to call me messy, no. I wouldn't have known your team felt some type of way if you weren't running it down to me. If he weren't recording and sending me text messages from y'all. So if y'all should be mad at anybody or y'all want to sit here and prosecute anybody, why ain't none of y'all addressing him? Stop coming for me. And I ain't got to mention his name and y'all name either. But every time you come for me, I'm going to stand my ground because I choose me in every situation.
Well,
You see,
I think that the purpose. Go ahead. What you say?
I just asked you a question because y'all had got quiet. You see me, Martin?
No, I was listening really, and I'm just thinking like because it's beyond weird to me. Certain things I still don't care about. But what the main purpose of this conversation was to clear the air between my sister. And then it gave us the opportunity to clear the air between me and Room, which I don't know you. You don't know me. And we see that the friction that happened between us on Looney's panel was unwarranted from myself and you. And we're good. We squared away. Because I don't have nothing to do with this. So I mean, I have my closure. However, I will be removing myself though. I'm still gonna be here doing my thing. I'm still gonna be here uplifting people. I'm still gonna be here supporting people. But I don't have time for bullshit or fuckery, and that is not what I do.
I see that the comments have brought Room Shake out, and I heard her say she was just fin to drop down. And we said no, because we want her here. You know, I know we both do. I feel like we do, unless y'all through getting y'all shit off. And that was the question I had.
I'm glad that you came, Room Sugar. I will say I appreciate you being a grown woman. What you say?
Rumshaker need to go back where she came from. I asked Kiss in her live earlier a few hours ago. I say I don't want Rumshaker, I want Kiss.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Well, honestly, I
Now
can't
I'm learning all of
positive
this.
vibe. I
So,
still got positive vibe, but I ain't finna allow not neon soul to play in my face. Bottom line is I'm over it. They can leave me alone. And I ain't gotta mention them or speak on it. Just leave me alone. That's all I've been saying from the jump. Leave me alone. I ain't
I
gotta
will drop the link in just a second. Stay tuned. Stay with us. I will drop the link in just a second. Just let me, me, my sister, and you said Kiss, right? You said Kiss, right?
Yes, that's her name.
Okay.
I don't know a government name because I'm not gonna take the time to dox her. I'm not paying $2.99,
Uh,
$4.99 going to the government.
I just want closure and everything situated on my end because I stand for, y'all know what I stand for. I'm not going to keep saying that shit. But I'm doing this for me because I can't be attached to no bullshit. I am involved with a lot of positive things. That's what I do on a daily basis. And so this is done to clear the air for everyone as it pertains to me, myself, and I. I am not involved in no bullshit. Don't involve me in it. And in order for that to happen, I'm going to have to just remove myself. And that's just that.
If you want, you could drop the link. I'm going on mute.
You gonna come back, Kiss? And she know what I'm talking about.
She
See,
said
I'm
she just
just
going
going
on
on.
mute. She not leaving.
okay, I'm gonna talk to the chat for a little while.
All right,
Can
let
I
me
get
drop
the
the
mic?
link.
No, wait. Don't wait. Folks,
Oh, okay. She
you
said the
gonna
doors of the church are not open yet, y'all. Hold on.
let me get my shit out.
All right.
And then Room Shaker gonna leave, and then Kiss
She
is more
not
than welcome
leaving.
to come back. Let me get. I ain't holler at you. Let me.
Oh, I guess once you're sisters, you're never not sisters because I guess I just got little sister, y'all. You can't son me, but she can little sister, you know.
I got one son, one heir. I asked for him. Yep.
All right, go ahead, get your shit off, sis.
Thanks. Phew. Let me light my Newport. Short out the box.
Oh Lord.
I hate when people say, I hate to get out my character. You know? Because you can't get out your character. Every single person got who they are, even at their worst. Everybody got their boo-boo. What you wouldn't do even at your worst. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't like when people show me who they are. I believe them. I move accordingly as I need to for me. I don't wage and play war games with them, and then they come and attack me. I don't like that. And when I see that I'm in a situation that I know that these demons I'm facing play with demons that I, at 38 years in the game with a 23-year-old, that's the first one. Been a mother all my life. I dealt with motherfuckers like this, and motherfuckers dealt with me at my worst all my life. And at my worst, some shit I just wouldn't do. Like I wouldn't act like I got a dick in my head. I mean a penis.
No, just
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
okay, but just say
It took me a
member or
long
something.
time.
Just say
Right.
member.
I'm working on it. Okay.
Right.
I'm working on it. You got to know me at my worst. At my worst, I have a filthy mouth. And you would think most people at the surface when they hear me, they think it's because I'm ignorant or stupid or something. You know, they assume. You know what happens when you assume? Make an ass out yourself. What they don't know is that most of the time I'm gonna give you that me if you know me in real life. But even at my worst, you know that that's my worst. You know that ain't no way I'ma move in certain situations. You can count on me, even my worst. So I hate when people say don't get them out their character. Yeah, that's you. If you move in a certain way on this board with people, and that math get the fucking mathing, 1+1 is 2 everywhere. I don't care what language you speak and where you from. You got one or something, and you get another one or something, you got two. You got one or something. It's about to take that, you ain't got nothing. You know what I'm talking about? That's you. What I see on YouTube is what I see in real life. It be K-Roll activities. It's K-Roll world. Ain't no more drink left in the bank. It's K-Roll activities. That's why I liked it when I heard King Osmond over there. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I was there. And I'm knowing this on this board. Man, okay, I'm gonna go on mute. Never mind.
Okay, let me address the comments. The reason why I'm removing myself is because all of this that is going on has nothing to do with me. Everything that was going on before I got here was already going on.
That's what
So
I was.
once I came over here and I began to being touched by things that had nothing to do with me. If I'm being called a sister, if I'm being called fam, then I should be privy to what's coming my way. I shouldn't have to walk into bullshit blindly. I have way too many things going on in my real life. I know that y'all be over there, so y'all know a couple shows ago, I let it be known this is one of the hardest years I've ever dealt with in my life. Now, this year has been I've been very blessed this year. However, I'm being elevated in business, in life. I'm being enlightened as a mother, as a daughter, as a sister. I don't have time. I will not let anything distract me from the goals that I set for myself. I've set certain goals for myself. I don't have time to deal with shit, especially shit that has nothing to do with me. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm not going to stop none of my businesses. However, why would I just say, yes, God, give me a migraine today? Give me a headache today. Put me in the middle of some shit that I got to fight myself out of that has nothing to do with me. Do that for me. Why would I do that to myself? Now, when I went back and I looked at that video that I played for y'all and I seen the lives that was sent to me, this was going on in the midst of me, around me, and I'm being used, obviously, to go at somebody. I don't know, still don't know who this Scorpion woman is, but something ain't right with that, and I don't know if I'm going to even care to ask about that. I'm probably just gonna leave it where it's at because, like I said, this is the closure for me. But my music can't be played over there no more. Like, I can't be associated because I am not going to let what I've worked for be torn down by unnecessary bullshit. The music was gonna have to come down anyway because I'm about to officially release it. So the full song can't be played over there anymore. Because if the full song is being played somewhere, why would you buy it? That's not the finished version anyway. That's business though. But as far as me going over there, how can I go over there when it's clear that things are going on behind the scenes? Everybody knows about it but me. And when I'm in the middle of shit, ain't nobody gonna come to my defense and say, TheeEnicole has nothing to do with this. Don't touch her. Instead, you began antagonizing me. I didn't hear it clearly, but you clearly said it was said to me that you might have was running. Where could I have been? What am I running from?
Miss Parker, this ain't mine. You talking about ours? This ain't mine. I don't know what happened before I got on the board and what happened when y'all was in the chats and they was doing this and that before February, and Trigger came even after February in the GMT. Y'all should have made me around March, Aprilish. By then I had to start walking through these streets by myself at night in the shed. If you remember when I came to the board.
Okay, let me address this. Miss Parker, Miss Parker, Miss Parker. First of all, I have never met Sco a day in my life. Second of all, I never met Toon, Trigger, and I don't find that fun. Well, I met Trigger. That was the only one that can say I actually had intercourse with them. But all them other names you just put in the comments, it's a no for me. I have never met them people there in my life. Toon did it just to cover up Trigger or the troll or whatever his excuses was. He can sit here and say whatever he want to say. And that's why I got mad at him and told him I don't play with him like that. I know who the hell I was sleeping with. I can prove who I was sleeping with. So anything else, I'm not entertaining the likes of.
And let me just say this. It's hurtful to me because I am a genuine person. Everybody I deal with is from a genuine place in my heart. I don't know what happened to Sis. She'll be back. I deal with people on a genuine level. Everybody that crossed my paths, I support genuinely. If I speak to you and you speak back, there's genuine love from me. That's who I am. That is how I'm built. However, even though I am soft and pillowy inside, don't think that there's not a hard outer shield that can shield out all the bullshit from me. I don't play that way. I've already been said that. Sis computer might have died. She'll be back. Um Kids, do you want the
You could drop the link, baby. I'm going to go on mute.
okay. All right, I'm gonna put the link up. I'm only letting one person up at a time because, like I said, I don't do the mess, but I do believe in transparency, so everybody can come and talk if they would like to. I'm gonna let one person up here at a time. Looney, uh, you come on up first because you the one who kicked off all the shit. But Looney, let me tell you this: you better keep it together. I'm gonna have to show you the dough, brother, and you're still my brother, but I'm not dealing with it tonight. I'm not dealing with it tonight. And we're not talking about nobody but the people on this panel. I don't want to hear about no other situation. I'm not dragging him. I don't want to discuss him. If you want to come and talk about you, me, and oh damn, not room shake, Kiss. If you want to talk about the three situation right here, that's fine. But I'm not talking about nothing else over there. So there's the link. Um, and yeah, that's how we're gonna do that. It won't send the link. I don't know what's going on. Hold on real quick, okay?
Okay.
Hold on real quick, y'all. Okay, there we go. Looney, hit the link. All right, there you go. All right. What's going on, bro?
What it do? What it do?
Come a little closer. Your volume is a little low.
Oh yeah, shit. Let me hold my camera.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. First off, first off, I want to say though, I do want to apologize to Shay Shay. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like me and Shay Shay had that ongoing goddamn situation for a long motherfucking time. Like you know what I'm saying? Shit. She know when a nigga call a bitches the hoes is this. Well, I ain't never called a hoe because she ain't no hoe. You know what I'm saying? But when niggas say that bitch word or whatever, she ain't never took that shit to heart. She knew what it meant, and everybody on
It's still
YouTube.
wrong, though, brother. It's still
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, right. That's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't never took it like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, first I want to apologize to her publicly and let everybody know like shit. You know what I'm saying? When I did say that shit, I ain't mean that shit with or I kill you bitch. I wanna fight your bitch or hit your bitch. You know, it just that she already knew how I talked. You know what I'm saying? She knew my background. She knew I used to talk like that in my background. You know what I'm saying? So that was what it was or whatever on that part. But still though, you know, she'll let me know when I get out of hand with it. And then, after a couple of
You
bitches,
had
she
a hand
called.
when you even said, so you need to work on
Yeah,
that, brother.
yeah, I fucked up. Shit. I call my woman, but yeah, but true on another level though, like motherfucker really don't even know Ron Shaker for real on a positive level. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Me and a couple of other niggas, I ain't gonna even call they name because they ain't here to stand for theyself. She was always there for a nigga that try to help a nigga and level a nigga mind, keep a nigga mind off the other shit. Even when they drink, but drink responsibly and chill, But a nigga like Looney Mind, shit, my mind go in and there, well here and there. You know what I'm saying? But I like I said, first of all, I do want to apologize to you, Shay Shay, and that shit sincerely. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can get past that. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. You still ain't gotta talk to me or sell me. I sent you a friend request on, I sub to you or whatever I ever. But you know, she a great girl, but what transpired what really fucked me up because I was like, damn, you and my son, like I told you, my son goddamn can hold a pounder down better than my motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? All I do is come up here and play my songs or whatever. But shit, you and my son had a nice little thing going, you know what I'm saying? This, that. And then shit, but when I seen Shay, cause I apologized and we talked or whatever. But when I seen it come up, I thought it was all good. And what happened in the background, I didn't know that came from a whole nother play. You know what I'm saying? Like truly, I didn't know that came from a whole nother play. So when that did happen, I'm like, oh man, you know. And I quit my live, and then I go over there, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna troll your ass. You know what I'm saying? You know I was gonna say the B word, but then like I said, that's how I talk. But I'm like, I'm
Not
finna
over
troll your
here.
mother.
You won't be
I'm
talking
I'm
like
finna
that.
troll I'm finna troll your ass. So, I go over there and shoot the shit, talk the shit, and it is what it is, even though I did, I was a little more fucked up than usual, because I have slowed down, but Like I was a little fucked up more than usual, so I took it to a whole different level. You
Well,
know,
I'm not mad at you for that situation, Looney. Kids, do you want to respond?
I think she's still on mute.
Okay, well, Looney, you stay here. Looney, you stay here, and let me take you down and let me bring Miss Parker up here, okay? But stay
I
here. Um, let me bring Miss Parker up.
that's cool.
All
That's
right,
cool.
all right, Miss Parker, what's going
Hey, hey to both of y'all, to the both of y'all. I
on?
don't know the extent of I don't know the extent of what's going on. I came in here late. I want to say I don't have a dog in the fight because I don't know what's going on. I love all y'all content, especially you, Nicole, and I really vibe off your talent. So I don't even want to get in the mix of it because I'm a goofy and I'll sit up and troll in the chat. So don't mind me. But I really came up here because let me clarify with Room Shaker. Room Shaker, I'm talking shit. Yes, that's been said. I didn't say I believed it. So I was saying your name being this and this and this. I sit in the bushes of a lot of channels. I don't come out. Y'all hear me on Trigger Channel, but I sit in the bushes of a lot of channels. And niggas be in there talking about, yeah, somebody said you fucking room shaker. I'm like, okay, I'm not saying I believe it. I never came to the conclusion of believing it. Because a lot of these people, you already know. You already know it's been said. So it ain't nothing new to you. You take it like a champion, you keep it pushing. So don't think I'm in there gagging on you. I'm not gagging on you. But I sit in the bushes and I hear shit, but I can devise for myself whether or not I know through common sense if I can believe that. And I don't know you, but I honestly don't believe that about you. And that's real. But I don't have a dog in the fight, and I don't want y'all to think I have a dog in the fight. And Room Shaker, I hope you really don't, because when you had issues with Goddess and she kept trying to block you when you did come over to the channel, I unblocked you because I try to be neutral. But I will say this, when it's always one individual that's a common denominator, you got to wonder, is it that individual?
Before
And
she
then you got to wonder how
before
you
she
handle them.
responds, let me ask you this, Miss Parker.
Go ahead.
Because you say you fuck with me, right?
I do.
So Wednesday, when that happened, when you said trying to make my girl look crazy, what did you mean?
I didn't know what y'all was talking about. I do not know what y'all was talking about. But I heard him say something. So when you dropped down, I said, that ain't what you said. I don't know what he said, and I'm being honest about it. I just know that is not what he said to you. I did not know what the circumstances of the underlying situation or what he talking about. I don't know, Nicole. And I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
Forget
I
the
just heard what he said, and I'm a goofy. Like I said, I'm like,
don't
nigga, that
forget
ain't what you
the
said.
E. You can't forget the E. Y'all know when I hear Nicole, I see a white woman in my head.
I'm sorry. Okay, respectfully, I get it then. Respectfully, I get it then. Thank you. No, you need to know that. Let an individual know why it is that you don't prefer that name. Respectfully so. So
Yes,
honestly,
that is my
I ain't got
middle
no problem.
name. My first name is E. Yes, can't forget that E.
And I think I know what the E stand for because one night we did a show and you said that's ironic, that's her name. And it started with an E. I
Yeah,
know
let's
what it
not
is.
say it, but yeah.
I'm not gonna say it. I got you. I got you. But I just really want ties to come together. I really do. I like y'all together. I like you with Madame. I like you with Trigger, y'all, because you come with dialogue and you're very diverse and you're eccentric. And I like it. Your music, how you are, your stance. And I really dig you. So I really hope that I don't know what, like I said, I ain't got a dog in the fight because I love the both of y'all.
But do you respect why I don't want to be a part of it anymore?
I came in halfway through, so I really can't say. I came in halfway through y'all conversation. The bitch been at the bar.
Okay, well I ain't gonna rehash it. Please watch it back though.
I'll watch it back. I will
Because
watch it back.
yeah, because this is serious for me because I don't do this shit. And at the end of
Well,
the day,
can you? Okay, but can you? Okay, okay, because okay, I am gonna play it back. I'm gonna play it back. But can you do this? Don't even gotta wait for me to play it back because I'm gonna tell you anyway. But can you do this? Can y'all talk before Sunday? I want y'all to get on the phone and dialogue because this is
This
your
is this is
situation.
why this is why I don't feel like I should have to be chased. I'm not chasing nobody down. I number one, I have nothing to do with none of this. You see what I'm saying? I have nothing to do with none of this. I'm the newest person here. I just came to YouTube in May.
Okay, so
I
don't
have
say less.
nothing to
Say
do with none
less.
of
I
this.
gotta go
And
back. Okay,
everything
say
was
less. I
happening.
gotta go back and
Nobody
watch.
called me.
I just have to go back and watch. But I ain't got no dog in the fight because I hate this. I don't know what it is, but I just hate in-house discretion. I hate this. You know, I hate it for you. I hate it for Room Shaker. I hate it for Trigger. I hate it for whoever involved in the situation. I hate it for content creators because this ain't the only house this happens to. This happens quite a bit. And it ain't about black and it's not about ethnicity. These white folks, they do the same shit. I've seen it. I'm pretty diverse when it comes to YouTube. So I hate to see something that's really gelling and it sinks so good, but I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go back and listen though, because I told you I would, and I respect you enough, and I want to hear the perspective. But I ain't got a dog in the fight. But I am gonna go back and listen, and I'm still gonna support the both of y'all, and I definitely am supporting you and your music and following your journey because you got. I do not. I'm big on underground. I don't mean to get off this, but I'm big on underground. But when it come to R&B, I don't gravitate around a lot of R&B or eccentric style of music that's different. You come in that realm with I don't know if you ever knew the artist Reese. You come to me like the artist Reese or Erica Badu in her earlier years. You just it's so eccentric and I enjoy it and you have the look for it. So it's like I just want to cheer you on. So no matter what, I'm supporting you. You got my support. I don't care what you do because I enjoy what you do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And
And
yeah,
Room Shaker,
I look at the
I want the Room Shaker to know it wasn't nothing personal. It ain't nothing personal at all. You know, so anything you want to say to me, Nicole? I need to know anything.
no, I just want you to look at the playback and then I
I
guess
got it. I messaged you anyway because we had to talk about the situation from we discussed earlier.
what what
So,
what discussion of earlier. The
the organization.
oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I mean, I will look at it. I will look at it, and I just hope the best.
Yeah, and I don't have no ill intent for nobody, but
I don't think nobody does. I don't think anybody does.
I do. Oh, I definitely do. This Scorpion person that I don't know.
Oh no, I ain't talking about her.
Uh,
I'm not even putting her. No, she ain't even in this equation. She's not even in this equation. That's why I said if there's one individual that seems to be the common denominator, it can't be everybody else.
no, Looney, we not doing that. What we came here for was clarity as far as me and my sister, which is Madam Oracle, and me and um Kiss, which is Room Shaker. We didn't come on
And
here.
I'm not. I don't even know who he is, so I'm cool on him. And I don't want you to have to explain anything to me because I just told you, sir, I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't. You can't change my perspective of people or a personal opinion of what you observe about people and how people have run-ins with the same individuals. I'm not, but I don't have a dog in the fight. But it just is what it is, sir. She shouldn't think a
No,
goofy.
she didn't literally mean that. She didn't literally mean that. But moving on. But yeah, it's just for clarity. I walk it how I talk it. So I'm a grown woman, so I have to show that there are truly grown women out here who can have conversations, get to the bottom of things, resolve some things, and be done with things.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Never take that away. We have to. We can't grow. So y'all up here doing y'all discretions. I don't have an issue with it. I don't have a dog in the fight, but you want to get past something. What better to get past something? Discuss what's on your mind. Try to come to a conclusion. So I'm not ever against that. I love y'all collectively. Love what y'all do. Love what y'all all bring to the table because it's all a talent. None of this is easy to sit up here and talk to us, meet different people. So I commend you on that. So like I said, you still have my support. You still have my support no matter what the outcome is with this. I just hate it. Just
I,
know I do. I just hate it.
I appreciate that.
Okay. I'm
All
gonna
right.
drop down.
All right. Talk to you soon. The panel is open for anybody who want to come up.
Okay, I'm gonna let you let the other people up, and I'm gonna say this and go back on mute.
Okay.
Um, for y'all, it might be easy to say Scorpion Goddess is the common denominator, but I'm gonna say on my stance where everything lies, Trigger is my common denominator because he started it by bringing things to me, and he started probably by saying things that I said to him. So I can't put the blame on Scorpion Goddess when I know half of the things that was received when we was talking came VIA through him.
Right.
So everybody got a different common denominator in this situation, but I'm putting him at the head of my list because all this became because you introduced me to people and you said I was spam, but at the same time you told me that they really felt some type of way about me. So my common denominator for the situation, it ain't gonna change. It's gonna be Trigger Man. Yes, I know Scorpion God is playing her part and getting her jabs in and the subliminals she be playing with, but it's a sick, twisted game amongst them. And if he stopped like I did, the game wouldn't continue.
Right. I can respect that. I can respect that the panel is open. I don't know if Roz, if you're still in here. I don't know if you're still in here. But anybody is welcome to come up. Please hit that like button. Please hit the like button so you can see that grown people can have a conversation. Just like the conversation for that. Hit that like button for that. Um, I'm gonna let Looney back up here now. Now, Looney, you heard what I said. Now, Looney. Looney, Lord Jesus. If you talking Looney, you're muted.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I was on mute. My bad, my bad. No, but wait, I just wanted I just wanted to say this to Miss Park, like don't never tear yourself down to look at yourself like a goofy. I know niggas.
Looney, we already established he didn't mean it like that. Move on from that.
Okay, yeah, all right. Well, shit. Well, hey, well, shit. Can I get my little talk about how
Not
they
about the
feel?
goofy because she didn't mean it like that.
Not that. I'm like I'm just don't understand like okay the shit that me and Shay Shay was talking about. Shay Shay, you know that shit we talked about that day. That shit happened down there a year and a half ago, and I just don't understand how it got so fucked up to the point where I'm speaking on my home team, not TheeEnicole. You gotta let me get this out, cause like shit, it's a sit down. Even though they were supposed to be in the women sit down, but shit, like shit, I'm fucked up too, cause I'm like, damn, I supported the team like a motherfucker. I ain't know what was going on. I ain't know if it was about me trolling her saying that my baby, this, that, and the other, or what was it about me and her bringing up the Kimbo and King shit
I
with,
don't want
with
to speak on none of that because the bottom line for that day was simply because when I saw her name pop up in the chat, I put in the private chat that, bro, I'm out. I don't fuck with the room shaker girl.
Right.
That is how the situation
That's
started.
how it
That
all.
is
That's how it
where
all
we
happened.
don't, yeah, because I don't want to talk about that other stuff because I don't know nothing about it. So
And
if you
get
want
what?
to talk to Kiss about it, that's all good and fine, but that's not what right now is for.
Hey, but
I don't know nothing about that part. I don't want to know nothing about that part.
Okay.
okay, but
I'm gonna tell you as far as where you stand, and this is my last time speaking on this. So hear me and receive me well. I'm over this stuff. Y'all gonna give me a headache, and then y'all gonna be mad because I'm gonna go rampant on the board. I'm just gonna say
please
this.
don't.
It was hurtful to be introduced and say we was fam. And it was hurtful that I fought harder for half of y'all. When he wasn't dropping y'all link, I was throwing subscriber parties to get everybody in. When Kimbo needed to get to his 1,000, I was throwing subscribers parties to get him to his 1,000. I came in supporting y'all. So for y'all to turn on
Hey,
me,
Black
uh,
Gold.
huh?
Go ahead. I was speaking to Black Gold. I was saying, hey, go
Uh,
ahead.
so for y'all to turn on me the way y'all did, and it really wasn't no issue amongst every individual, I felt some type of way. It was betrayal there because I came in being genuine. It started off being genuine. So I feel like for y'all to be preaching one thing about the fake love and stuff, and you smiling in people's face, showing resentment or running their name behind scenes and all that, if y'all didn't feel that way when this stuff started hitting the board, anybody that wanted to consider themselves a grown woman, a man, could have addressed me in that manner or that way. Anybody that's felt like the stuff I was saying out my mouth wasn't true could have addressed it. And that goes for him and his crew or his people that be in his chat. Nobody came to sit down with me. But then when it got to the point where it exploded, all y'all chose sides and y'all chose who y'all was rocking out with. I was the one who told that man to move his panel when he was saying no. I was the one arguing with that man about how he speak to the women in his chat and how he sit here and belittle us. I was the one that went to bet about a lot of situations that I was critiquing and arguing with him about. But yet and still, for y'all to sit here and represent or say or claim that y'all grown women and men, y'all had nothing to say. When he was sending subliminals and jabs from that panel, nobody spoke up on it. Nobody said this wasn't true. When he was doing them lives, talking about, well, y'all can stop giving me ultimatums. Y'all can't give me ultimatums. Room Shaker, my friend, I fuck with Room Shaker. Them lives, if y'all was wondering and wondering where they was coming from, it's because he said his own team was trying to argue him up and down about him dealing with me and him fucking with me. But like I say, when I go live, half of y'all was pulling up in my chat. Half of y'all greet me when I touch down in his chat. So if all this shit was going on, why couldn't nobody ever ask Room Shaker what's wrong? Room Shaker, what's going on? Then it came down to people was playing both sides. All this stuff, it wasn't wanted for. It wasn't called for. I didn't come in like that. So for y'all to play in my face, you damn right I feel some type of way. I'm entitled to that. Get over it. Y'all can't sit here and do this to people.
And that's where I see something wrong at. I see something wrong with this. I don't, what y'all say, y'all call them plays or whatever. These games or whatever's being played, I don't think that's right. And I'm not going to be a part of it. And that's just the bottom line. I've
Miss
never done
Barbara,
it.
you good? I'm over this whole situation. My whole thing is that
Was Looney
whether
the only
y'all
one
realize
though,
or
Shay
not,
Shay?
for people
Don't
to
talk
stab you in
over.
your back.
Hold on.
When Looney was going through his situation, I set Looney on my panel and kept Looney up under me to stop him from coming up here embarrassing himself and getting drunk. When Coach started his page, I
True.
dropped Coach Relief, I dropped Brazenly. Me and Scorpion Goddess was getting into it every day in the chat, and I still dropped her link. So for everybody to change up on me, I'm entitled to my feelings, and I'm entitled to feel the way I feel about it. It wasn't no big thing, but if y'all didn't fuck with me when I hit his panel, I said, if you don't rock with me, you ain't gotta fuck with me. You ain't gotta at me. We ain't gotta go back and forth. We can just let it be. But at the same time, nobody wanted to face their grievances with me. But every time we have a topic or this situation come up, everybody feel like Room Shaker wrong. I wasn't the one that brought this shit to the surface. So we all gonna take accountability. I'm gonna need everybody to stand up on their part in this. Stop placing the blame. Scorpion Goddess wasn't the only one. He was the one telling me how his team felt about me and saying that they didn't want me on his page. He was the one saying he was unblocking me when people kept blocking me and all that stuff. He was the one telling me a lot of stuff. So I can't blame her for what I went through because I wasn't dealing with everybody on that type of level. I was dealing with him. But at the same time, he was saying, nah, he don't gossip. He don't talk about nobody. He was sitting there lying in my goddamn face like I couldn't prove what was the truth. And everybody snapped at him when I started playing the recordings. Oh, you wrong for recording. You wrong for doing this. You wrong for doing that. So all the subliminals and the jabs was okay for him to do from that panel. All the lies he got up there and told on that panel was okay. So yeah, I got a problem with that. If you don't have a dog in the fight, stay out the situation. If y'all just like y'all say, Room Shaker, you shouldn't do this. Room Shaker, you shouldn't discuss this on live. Room Shaker, you shouldn't put that out. Tell him the same shit y'all telling me. Oh no, y'all can't because he ain't gonna want to hear it. It ain't
Let me
fair.
address my music real quick. I never said that he can get his page taken because I'm not in the business of doing nothing to nobody's business. What I said was my entire song has to come down because I'm getting ready to officially release the official version of it. So the entire song can't be played anymore because it's about to be officially released. Is what I said.
Well, he always got this scary ass drunk nigga song. Shit, he can have that. I made that,
Listen, Looney, Looney, Looney. I'm talking about my music.
right.
My music. That song is about to be officially released. So I'm not even playing it on my channel because why would I have the entire song playing on my channel if it's officially released? There would be no point in nobody buying the song or streaming the song if they can just go to my YouTube channel and play the entire song. So that has nothing to do with no relationship, no friendship, no nothing. That's just business.
Can can I do give me like a 1 minute piece? Can I get a 1 minute piece for
You can get
in
whatever, but I mean, if you say something that is
no,
not true,
no.
I'm gonna say
Okay. All I want to say was like the shit me and Shay Shay got to arguing about. We were arguing about some shit that happened.
hold on 1 second, Looney. Miss Cynthia, part, the only thing I can't have played is the entire song. I listen. If you support me. I support back. I'm just saying the entire song can't be played because I'm getting ready to officially release. Like I said, the entire song is on my channel as well. But I have to take that down because I'm about to officially release it. That's all. Go ahead, Looney.
Okay, I just need 1 minute of my piece because I ain't saying them hurt like a female, but that shit does hurt when you feel family to a person. But I okay, what I'm saying is the shit and Shay Shay can say that and she know it. The shit that me and Shay Shay were talking about when I named Kimbo and King Oz. That shit was like over about a year and a half ago. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And like I said, I was still trolling her, fucking with her about, oh yeah, that's my baby, this, that, that. She know I ain't never met the girl a day in my motherfucking life. I ain't I mean in real life, you know. But the shit that I said, that shit was over a year and some ago. And then I even asked bruh, like, do bruh and them fuck with me or they mad at me or whatever? And he told me himself. So for bruh to get up there and call me a scary drunk, and then the next day do another live and then say that oh nigga, you should have said me and Pooh Black name, cause shit, we the one gossip. And I'm like, damn, hold up. Like that shit was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, like I retake what I said about Kimberly and King Oz was goddamn a year and a half ago.
Stop bringing their name up. I don't want to talk about none of that.
But I'm
I don't want to.
saying,
No, I don't want to talk about none of that. I don't know nothing about them and that. I don't want to talk about that. That is not what
but
today is
true,
about.
but oh,
I know. I don't want to talk about none of that.
true, true. You're right, true. But shit, a nigga came at me and then he told his truth. He told his
Did
truth.
I just say I don't want to talk about that? Listen,
Oh,
this is about Madam Oracle, Room Shaker, and TheeEnicole. And the reason you are here is because
I felt
when I
played. I
came,
felt
no,
played.
the reason why you are here on this sit down is because when I was in your live, I didn't know, but you had invited Rune Shaker to your live. I did not know you invited her. So when I saw
Right.
her name, I left and I said, I'm out of here because I don't fuck with her.
But
That is
see,
why you are here. This other stuff with these other guys, I don't want to talk about it. I don't know nothing about it. I don't
but
want to
true,
talk about it
that's
here.
what I'm saying. I didn't know none of this shit was behind the scene, man, and it made me feel like shit. I had something to do with y'all two ladies, goddamn arguing. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt played behind that because I'm like shit, damn. And then behind me feeling played, I go to feed my sister, which ain't then other nigga did. You know what I'm saying? And then I come back to where I felt was home, and then goddamn get kicked out like a bitch on the streets.
Okay, Looney. Okay, what I can't sit here and do is let you do this because at the end of the day,
Yeah, I'm done.
you was wrong. You just as wrong. And that's why I say it's the false teachings for me because you was somebody that called me your sister. You was somebody that called me fam. You was somebody that came to talk to me whenever something was going wrong with you
True,
or in
both of
your
y'all like
household.
yeah,
So
yeah.
for you to insert yourself in that situation, that was a slap in the face too. Cause
True
I
to
ain't do
you,
nothing to you to
true to
warrant
you,
that. So
true
that's
to
why
you,
I
but
say you gotta hold to what you did in the situation. You can't blame nobody because you been feeling some type of way. When you used to come talk to me about them, I said take it to the house. Go talk to him. When he wouldn't hear what you had to say, you came back to me whining about it. So at the end of the day, this
not
man
crying.
showed you who he was, just like he showed me. I learned the hard way, and you did too. We gonna have to accept that and move on.
Yeah, and that what it is today. Like shit, no more Glock game for me. And then I can see it cause shit, I go on other little sectors and I see other motherfuckers shooting pistols at me. But it is what it is. But yeah, you right. You right. Cause and at the end of the day, I still look at you like my sister. And she eat my sister. You know what I'm saying? And I hate the fact that both of y'all were going at it, but I was like, damn. I said, cause I know shit. Okay, the difference between y'all, she don't bother nobody. She don't fuck with nobody. She don't get into nothing. She don't do that. I ain't saying that you do that, but see, I ain't know that motherfucker run plays on you, and then your ass ain't finna play. She don't play, but shit, they ain't gonna spit the same shit to her like they might spit to you. So you know what I'm saying, and she you gonna address that shit quick. You know what I'm saying, and I guess that's the reason why sis like shit. Hey, hold on, because I don't know what the fuck going on, so I want to have this talk. You know what I'm saying? So I respect both of y'all, and I'm happy that both of y'all got up here to really do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And me being a bitch nigga for a bitch nigga, yeah, shit, fuck it. Cause that shit fucked up. Cause all I did was show love. Ain't now nigga paid me for shit. I did. All the hours I spent doing what I did for motherfuckers. Ain't now nigga cash out me. Ain't now nigga motherfucker gave me $1 or a cent. You know? But it ain't about me. But yeah. I just hated that shit happened between y'all because some undercover shit that Luna didn't even motherfucking know that happened on Luna fucking channel. When this was my first time having a fucking real fucking live, which I wasn't even talking. And I was telling my sister, I was like, shit, my son could talk better than me. Shit, I'm like, y'all dialogue, y'all do y'all thing. But see, nigga think Luna be that drunk. Hey, I can get drunk as I want to, but I ain't that motherfucking dumb. So it is what it is. But y'all nigga shots fired, nigga. Fuck it. And that's on my mama. And for all the rest of you niggas that continue with the Glocks, continue. Shit, nigga. I ain't hating. Shit. You ain't gotta fuck with Luna. Cause Luna always been solo dolo, but don't always creep slow. You feel me? Shit. Yeah. And for y'all motherfuckers that wanna know, go listen to my new song, nigga. Fuck that shit, nigga. Hating ass nigga. Go listen to my new shit on my new channel, motherfuckers. Cause I ain't playing with you nigga. And nigga, you can have them songs, nigga. Cause nigga, what you call me a drunk, scary ass nigga. I ain't know if you were mad about me calling Shay Shay my baby mama or you were mad about me talking about your brothers, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga. Fuck you
I
talking about.
just
Come say
said that
fuck
we
me.
was not doing that. What do you, Looney,
No, no,
love you.
no.
I'll talk to you later.
I love you too, baby.
I'm not doing that.
What's up, TheeEnicole?
At the end of the day, do you understand why I did say what I said? And um, I knew nothing about none of this extra shit. All I knew was it was fuck the grown women talking show. Other than that, I didn't know nothing. So I appreciate you um letting me know where that came from. And I'm done with the issue.
Moving right along, I am too. I'm over it. I just want to be left alone. This is too much. I feel like it's the damage is done. It's no coming back. It's no dealings. I don't even want the conversation. I'm good. I just want peace.
And I can totally understand that. So like all the surrounding details I don't need to know. Um I appreciate you being a grown woman and having the conversation. Instead of dragging this out and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? From the energy, I didn't know what it was going to be if you came up, but I'm glad that we can end it on a positive note as grown women, period.
I agree with that. I agree with that, and I appreciate you for sitting down with me because it probably would have stopped a long time ago if half of the people would have sat down and even been willing to see what my side was or amend the issue that was being placed before us. But hey, everybody ain't got the energy or the time and can do this, so I'm good.
Right.
Where Madam Orca go?
I don't know. Let me see. And does anybody else have anything to say in the chat? Let me look at the chat. Let me look at the comments. Oh, there's a lot been going on in the comments. Yeah, y'all know that's what I stand on. I stand on support. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm a mother first. I'm gonna have to talk to my baby. But yeah, I'm big on support. I'm not one of those people. If you support me, you can't support anybody else. I'm not doing none of that. I wish that we could all support each other. Period. It's about to be a new year. I don't have time to talk about nothing that happened this year unless it was some deals being made on the business in the business room or something like that. I I'm done with the situation as far as I'm concerned. Give me a brief moment, y'all. I'm gonna try to see what happened to Madam Oracle real quick. Give me just a second.
Be careful who you talk to, baby. Everybody don't want to see you win. Be careful who you rock with, baby. Everybody don't want to see you win. Win. Everybody don't want to see you win. Win. Everybody don't want to see you win. Everybody don't want to see you win. See you win.
Cried myself to sleep, woke myself up crying. Now I'm sitting by myself, smoking, feel like I'm dying. But I'm good though, time for transformation now. Got some things to sort out, not quite sure how. It's a few people I would never speak, never see me losing certain friends. Never see us being refriends. It's funny how some things is over before they began. I hope everything that happened worth it in the end. The highs, the lows. Too fast, too slow. The heartbreak, I can't catch a break. The bullshit overflows. People say one thing, do another. Complete abuse. Distractions, dissatisfaction. Like, what's the use?
Be careful who you talk to, baby. Everybody don't want to see you win. Be careful who you rock with, baby. Everybody don't want to see you win. 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 See you win.
I don't know what happened to Madam Oracle, so I have closure in the situation. So I'm just going to take it as this was a positive clearing of the air. Everybody got to voice their grievances. Kids, do you have any closing remarks?
Absolutely not.
Well, all right. I guess I'll see you around.
Okay.
All right. So, that was that. I firmly believe that if you have a discrepancy or a misunderstanding with somebody, that you can have a conversation. The conversation doesn't have to be disrespectful. The conversation doesn't have to involve extra moving pieces. You can get to the bottom of the things being grown, truly grown. So from this situation, I'm just gonna have to remove myself. Um, I still support those who support me. I don't have any beef with anybody. I don't have a problem with anybody. But I will continue to not involve myself in bullshit. If I see bullshit coming, I'm gonna remove myself. I'm not gonna be a part of it. And that has nothing to do with any other character besides me. It doesn't matter who it is. You could be a family or a friend. If I see bullshit coming my way, I'm out. I'm out. Um, and that's just the bottom line. So I appreciate y'all coming through. Those who did hit the panel, and say they piece, I appreciate it. For those in the chat, I appreciate y'all coming through. We got to start supporting each other. We have to. We got to start holding each other accountable. We have to hold ourselves accountable first. Because you can't hold nobody else accountable if you can't hold yourself accountable. So, with that being said, I hope y'all hit that subscribe button. I hope y'all hit that like button. And if you have a page or anything like that, drop the link in the comments once I end the live so that people can follow you as well. We have to start supporting each other. Worrying about what the next one is doing, you're taking time away from yourself and your own growth. So let's just keep it positive. Let's not go backwards after today, after everything has been put on the table. Let's move forward. It's a new year. Do new shit. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'll see y'all next time. And to let y'all know, if anybody else need to have a sit down, we just gonna make this a regular thing. I think I should make this a regular thing. Bring all your grievances, all discrepancies, all disputes. Let's have a sit down about it. I think that would be a great idea. Let's have a respectful sit down about it. Other than that, I guess I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Friday, now Saturday. I need to check on my sister. I don't know what happened to her. So let's just start keeping each other in each other's prayers and all that good stuff. Mental health is real. Stability is real. And let's just strive to do better, y'all. It only happens one day at a time. I'm out of here.